Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. I can't see myself on here yet. Welcome, Ling. Thank you for being here, honey. Let me just wait for it to come up live my side. Here we go. Okay, welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. If you are with me live, hello. If you are watching this back later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, you just need to pop your question in the chat for me. I've got some new decks in today as well. I've got this gorgeous deck here I got from Etsy with some feminine messages. I've got the Heart and Soul Messages Oracle cards, a new one from Soulmates Inc., which I'm really excited about. I've got a gorgeous deck by Aqua Moonlight, the Untold Messages of the Heart. The font is a little bit small on this though, so I've got my magnifying glass here, and I'm going to bring in my Angel Guidance Tarot and any other decks they guide me to use today. And my next live is going to be on Monday. So it's Friday today, Fabulous Friday. Well, I've got Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So I'm going to be live again on Monday and on Tuesday for the new moon, okay? So welcome, Ling, in the house. We've got the beautiful Natalia in. Welcome, honey. We got Tara, we got Mariana, we got Andrew, and thank you. So I'm going to start with Ling. Says, got Yashi in the house as well. Ling says, good day to you, Liz. What should I know about ST and me moving forward together? Is he travelling to meet me or asking me to meet him? Messages. So let's have a shuffle of this one first and see what the angel guidance is for you. You're the first one for me to use this deck with. I haven't even looked at it. I've just shuffled it and that's it. Look at this, destiny. Destiny. Now, this is a great message. It says reunion is always your destiny. Now, you're saying, is he going to travel to meet me or is he going to ask me to meet him? It's destined. So you don't have to worry about the hows and the whens and the whys and all of that. You just have to allow it to happen because it's going to come in naturally because it's destiny. So this is really answering your question, saying you are going to reunite. It says whether it happens in this lifetime is based upon free will. So what I'm feeling you need to do is be more relaxed about things. Now, obviously, free will can affect things. And this is a bit negative where it says whether it happens in this lifetime. That could put you into fear. But you have to move beyond fear because, of course, it's going to happen in this lifetime. Otherwise, why have you come? Obviously, you've come for many reasons. But this is about a choice to be together. And you're both fighting for that choice. That's what God is pruning the tree for. That's what you're being guided towards. So yes, free will is a factor, but it's about coming here to do, and you and him both coming here to do what you've come here to do. So you're both going to fight to do that in this lifetime. So your reunion is destiny. So you're being reminded to have faith right now. You don't have to worry about the hows and the whens. You just need to know it will happen. So is he going to travel to meet you, or are you going to ask to meet him? What's going to happen? I feel you need to be in the flow, okay? We've got the Eight of Swords, okay? I feel this is about you needing to let go of control, and you've got the Seven of Wands. So you need to let go of control. I definitely feel he needs to be the one to move forward towards you, and you have to allow that to happen. Because I feel that's your lesson right now, to surrender and let go. It says a situation that's controlled you is coming to an end. So you feeling this is controlling you, or needing to know all the answers, or needing to understand it more is coming to an end because, you're saying, is he going to meet me? Is he going to ask me to meet him? I feel you've got to let go of the control, okay? It says you're recognizing you're only trapped by your own mind and you can walk away from anyone or anything that no longer serves any time. You're becoming free. So you're becoming more free. And he may be needing to walk away from things in his own life. Yeah, you're curious. I know you're curious. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being curious about it, but the message really is to surrender and let go. So stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. Speak your truth and fight for what you want. So this could well be about compromise. They are giving me a block here as well. So this could be something shifting forward between August this year and July next year for a timeline for actual union. So is there anything you need to know? I'm going to bring in the Witch's Tarot here. Yeah, burdens. Let go of the burdens. So there's something burdensome on the way to union that needs to be released first. So they're not giving me, again, how is it going to happen, when's it going to happen, because you're being guided to surrender and let go. And I know that can be frustrating when you're trying to get answers out of the universe, but when your journey is to surrender, that is the answer. And when you finally do that, then that's when everything does flow in for you. Let me pull you one of these cards as well, just see if there's anything else you need to be aware of or no. Morning, Kat. Morning, Victor. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Temptation. So he's always thinking about you. He's always tempted by you. He says, I tried to resist your law, but it's getting more difficult each day. So he's trying to stay away from you for whatever reason that may be. That could be a situation. It could be fear. It could be other things, you know, waiting until he's ready, but he can't resist you. So he's being pulled to you. So again, I'm getting this energy of allow him to come to you. But you may be compromised about how you meet, especially if there's travel involved. Okay, but I feel that's something to not stress about in this moment. I hope that helps, okay? Tara says, love messages for the rest of May and from DM. I want to be more like you. So this is about you being you. This is very powerful because if you're being you, then that's inspiring him to be more like you. So in other words, more open, more loving, more kind, more gentle, operating more in service, being more spiritual. He wants to be more like you because of the person you are inside and outside. So this is the message for the rest of May, to be yourself, to shine your light bright, because that's having a positive effect on him. And also him saying, I want to be more like you, is also about being in your energy. So it's about alignment. It's about being in the right energy to move towards you. Okay, so what else do you need to know for the rest of May? We've got, secluded. It says, I just want to get you alone. So he's definitely thinking about being with you in a very intimate way. So he is thinking about getting you alone, how he can do that, how he can meet you in private. So the rest of May, but maybe in the planning phase of how to actually come together with you. And they may offer that to you in May, so you may get communication. You know, we've got communication coming in around the new moon anyway, or things shifting around then. Yeah, you're definitely going to come back together. This is more likely to happen in June, though. So I feel there could definitely be a reconciliation coming, like a meeting up, the time to get you alone in June. I hope that helps, okay? Let me go back down the chat here. We've got Anjuan, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today's current feelings towards me in our relationship? I'm done running, I need to fight my fears. So he's realising more and more that he can't keep running away from his life. He can't keep running away from his situation, his mind. So he's going to fight his fears. So this is a great message for you because it shows you he's going to do what he needs to do. He's going to do what it takes. Yeah, and that's going to move forward because he's realising now in May, I'm done running, I need to fight my fears. This is something he's going to be working on moving forward. So I feel July, things will move forward. So if you don't see any forward motion until July, don't worry about it because he's doing what he needs to do in the silence or in the quiet time, in the separation time. So have confidence in the journey and have confidence in him that he will take the next steps with power and strength. That's what he's finding right now. Okay, and that really resonates with today's members reading because it's about finding that strength. So he's finding the strength to move forward with power and strength to face his fears and fight his fears, and that will move things forward. So I'm feeling a movement around July. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz, a message from F. So what's the message coming through from F? He's saying to you, can you feel me yearning for you? So he's definitely thinking about you. He's craving you. He's longing for you. He's lusting for you. Can you feel me? So can you feel him right now? So the connection is very strong in the 5D. And he's saying, I didn't want to fall in love, but I couldn't help it. So he couldn't help falling in love with you, and he can't help yearning for you either. So he may have tried to resist this, and that could be because of fear or situation, but he does love you. He is in love with you, okay? And he's yearning for you right now. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you right now? Wow, he's definitely going to take action. I've got to get up. I'm going to get up out of my chair and go around the table to pick up this card. Okay, divine orchestration, look at this. So what you need to know is the universe is creating a way for you to come together. Now I feel he's going to take action. So he's going to actually get up out of his chair and take action. So I feel he's going to come to you, okay, because he's craving you. So the angels say, trust the divine to orchestrate the perfect circumstances surrounding this, surrounding your union or surrounding a reconciliation or a coming together. So that's the guidance for you right now. The guidance for you right now is to know the universe is creating the way. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Katie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Any messages from my DM? Anything I need to know about my journey? So, what's the message? I've been drinking to numb my pain. So, if he drinks alcohol, he's been drinking, okay, to numb the pain. So, he's in pain in his life, his situation. He's not handling it very well. So, he's having a drink. Okay, and this could be something he's doing over the weekend. Now, if he doesn't drink alcohol, he could be drinking something else that numbs the pain. It could be caffeinated. Could be drinking coffee or, you know, having some kind of caffeine drink. But I feel this is alcohol. Or he's doing something that's numbing him up, okay, because he's struggling to face what he needs to face. So he's not handling things very well, okay. So we've got honesty. So you know, this is doorstep, but they give me honesty. I feel that's what he's not handling very well. That he's got to be honest. He needs to speak his truth. Okay, so this is doorstep, and it says, I'm thinking about showing up and surprising you at your. They give me a block. Surprising you one day. Now they give me a block. He really does think about this. He thinks about packing a bag and turning up on your doorstep, but then it's blocked. Okay, so in his fantasy, that's what he does. Okay, he packs a bag and he turns up on your doorstep and it's a surprise. But he knows he can't do that, okay? He knows he has to deal with his situation first. And that's what the block is, honesty. So he's got to be honest and authentic, and that's why he's having a drink, because he's afraid. Okay, so what's the guidance for you? So again, you've got to let this happen naturally in its own timeline. Yeah, you have all the support you need. It says, know that you are held by the divine during your crucial phase of inner healing. So this is a crucial phase right now of inner healing, which means you just have patience and faith and don't try and force or push anything. Just allow things to unfold naturally and call on your angels. Make sure you're connecting with him in the 5D. So it's showing this, you have the support you need. So I definitely feel he's preparing to speak his truth, and he may be having a drink. Yeah, and also to you, because he wants to communicate with you. So he may already be communicating with you. If he isn't, he wants to send you a message, okay, because the messages of love are flowing to you. So you're going to receive communication. It says, don't force it, let it flow. I hope that helps, okay. Kat, thank you for the donation. Can I have a card for the weekend? I feel happy, but I also feel sadness. Why do I sometimes look for the ring on my finger as if I could feel it there? Because you know it's coming. You're expecting it. But obviously you're thinking we're wasting time, so you've got to let that go. So this weekend, the angels say, embrace the belief that you will always recognize each other on a soul level. So this is about knowing that he recognizes you on a soul level. He feels you. It's the soul recognition. That he feels the way that you feel because you are one soul. So it's the recognition of that. And I feel that's also what you're feeling with your finger, because it's like, you know, you belong together. It's that marriage there isn't there, but it's there because you don't need a ring to be married to him, because you already are. You got Page of Wands, good news is on the way. And I feel this is also a side of that. So you're feeling this ring because you know this is coming. Good news about commitment and that ring, that proposal. And it's interesting you've picked up on that actually, because one of the readings coming up is all about taking the rings off the wrong finger and putting them on the right finger. So I've actually got a reading coming up before the end of the month about putting a ring on it. So you're clearly connecting with that. He says, enjoy this moment as things are about to get much better. So enjoy the moment this weekend, be in the moment and listen to and trust your intuition. It says, listen to your heart, follow your gut, you know what to do. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Where's your question? There we are. Morning, Liz. Meow, meow to you. May I have any message for my twin, the snake card? So let's bring in a snake card for you first of all. So what's the message coming through from the snake for you, for Victor? What's the message coming through from the snake? Okay, very clear, one card, give thanks. So gratitude is the key. So the snake says, give thanks to the universe for all that you were given. Express honest gratitude to the universe. So honest gratitude opens doors, as you know. Not fake gratitude, where we're trying to feel grateful when we're not. You know, you are a very grateful person anyway. So you know, the more grateful you are, the quicker things come in. Now, got a little surprise for you here. I was going to bring this in on the new moon, but I'm going to bring it in now. Obviously, next year, you know, it's the year of the horse, and I've been looking for some horse decks. And I've got this one, the Council of Horse Oracle. It came the other day. So let's bring you the first person to have a card from this deck. I haven't used it yet. So let's bring in a message for the horse for you. You've got, wow, this says, let me just, yeah, it says Sacred Covenant, Concilium, Equorum. Okay, so what I'm actually feeling with this is the way you connect with the higher realms. I'm seeing the Northern Lights there. So obviously this is about the paranormal activity around you, things that happen, and you know it's divinely orchestrated. So I'm seeing this as like the Council of Horses, or the council that you connect with, as in ascended masters or your angels, your guides, all around you, guiding you. So you have this council around you, helping you, assisting you. Very beautiful, okay? So you have all the support that you need, especially when you're grateful, and gratitude, you give me fear there opens all the right doors. Byron says, I was born in the year of the horse. It's going to be a good year for you next year. So let's see what else is going on with Victor and his twin, okay? This is a gorgeous deck. It's just the writing's a little bit small, so I have to use my magnifying glass. It says boomerang. Okay, now boomerang, obviously we shoot a boomerang out and it comes back. So I feel this is definitely about coming back together. It says what goes around comes around. I can feel the tables have turned between us now. So what I'm seeing is this, first of all, boomerang. I'm seeing a boomerang as him coming back to you. You know, because what goes from you comes back. It's like that boomerang, you throw it, it comes back. So, and that's the twin flame journey, or past lead home. So I see this as a big message about coming back together, you know, because you obviously you are one, and then you go your separate ways and you come back together. So you're definitely coming back together. And this is about things shifting to bring you together, but also knowing that karma sorts things out. You know, what goes around comes around. Everything happens the way it's meant to. That's what I'm feeling. And the tables have turned. It's really about you being in your power. So as long as I'm channeling the card, it's not directly about what's on the card. It's what I'm channeling from it. So he's saying, I love dreaming about you. So he's been doing a lot of daydreaming about you. And he's saying, I hate myself for hurting you. I'm filled with regret. And I feel like that hurt is coming from staying away or not being there yet. You know, I don't feel like he's hurt you intentionally. He said, in my dreams, I've kissed your lips and experienced our love in the most passionate ways. We are both healing the past in our dreams. So there's definitely something connected with the past life that you are aware of, that you're connecting and healing in the dream. And that can also be why you've got that cancel horse card, because you've got all the support you need. And the dream you had about me, I dreamt that too. So if you've had a vivid dream about him lately, or you have one over the weekend, he's dreamt the exact same dream. And this could be something to do with the past that's been healed. Your guides are assisting with that. But again, he loves dreaming about you because it's safe there. But he knows he has to bring it into reality. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you as always for time stamping and being here. And Angelica is also here. She's sending lots of love to all the carrot mummies and daddies as well. Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's a message from the angels and DM for today, please. So what's the message from your DM today? What's the message from your DM today? Big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you lots of love. So I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just prioritising super chats right now. Otherwise, I get behind. So what your masculine is saying to you, Stella, is I want a fresh start with you. So this is what's on his mind right now, thinking about how he can do this. How can I start again with you? What do I need to shift and change to have that fresh start? So everything, remember, is happening for spiritual growth. And this is the angel message for you. Embrace the spiritual growth. Embrace the transformation, because they are important aspects of your journey. Now, he is definitely transforming and growing spiritually to be able to start again with you. And that could well be the transformation that's taking place to bring in a new beginning. The angels say, know that you are protected by the divine from negative external energies and influences. So if anything is trying to get in the way outside of the connection, it won't affect the connection. Okay, it won't, because the only people that can stop the twin flame journey moving forward is the feminine and masculine themselves, okay? Because it's all about how we view what's going on. So obviously something could come up in the physical reality, but it's the way we view it that causes a delay or a block or an obstacle or a challenge. So remember, what you put into this journey, you get out. Hard work will pay off, so put the effort in, but make time to play as well. So I feel this about getting the balance right. And again, you've got a message about growth and learning. So this is what you need to understand. It's about growth and learning. You are both here to evolve, learn and grow on this journey of life and in this twin flame journey. This is a time of deep spiritual growth and learning for you both. Mistakes will be made, but they are just lessons in disguise to grow your soul and make you stronger. Have patience with yourself and him at this time. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you to my moderators. We've got a lot of keyboard warriors coming in today, so thank you for that. Byron, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. I hope the reading helped as well. What burdens do I need to release, and how is Alice doing today, and how are you? I'm good, thank you. So what does Alice want to say to you today? She's saying, my baggage got in our way, so I'm releasing it. So what she needs to release is her baggage, okay? And this is what, I'm sure this is what we spoke about in your reading, you know, about the baggage, about carrying around burdens. So she's saying that my baggage got in the way. I am releasing it. So again, that's what you need to know. You need to know that it's up to her to release her baggage. It's up to you to release your burdens, okay? So she's releasing her burdens and baggage right now. And she's saying any new person I meet doesn't compare to you. So this is a very big message about anyone she's spending time with, anyone new. And it doesn't mean in a romantic sense. This could be someone at work, could be a friend, could be someone she just has an interaction with, doesn't compare to you. So she's really recognizing through everyone she meets right now that you're the one she wants to be spending time with, talking to, sharing things with. You know, say for example, she meets someone, this is just an example. Say she goes for a meal with someone from work, or she's sitting there thinking, I wish I was spending this time with you, what am I doing? So she's realising she's wasting time. And there is no wasting time, because we're always learning, but it's like she's realised I need to do something about it to give me fear. Yeah, releasing fear. So what you're going through right now is a transmutation. So you may have released all your burdens now, but now they're being transmuted. So important you find solace and calm in your inner sanctuary, which is going within, breath work, calming your energy down. So it says, embrace the alchemy process of transmuting pain into wisdom and love. So remember, everything you go through creates an opportunity to grow, and it helps you to understand things in a higher way. So you gain wisdom and love through the hard times and the struggle and the way you feel when you're going into your own fears and pain. So retreat into the sanctuary of your inner being to find solace and healing. So that's what you need to release. Maybe you've already released your things to heaven, but now you have to be at peace with where you are, because she still needs to release her burdens and baggage. And she's actually realizing this as well through new people. So perhaps new people are helping her to see a way forward, or giving her advice in some way. So she's receiving what she needs. You receive what you need from within you and above you. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Pravesh? Will he give love commitment? I daydreaming about our future. So he does dream about the future and commitment. He does want it, but it's different dreaming about it than actually putting it into action. So he is still in the planning phase right now. He said, I need a hug from you so badly. So what he thinks about more than anything is hugging him, hugging you. You know, this is about what he's dreaming about as well. I wish I was holding you. So when you dream about commitment, you may dream about like a ring or marrying him. He just thinks about the next step, or how he can be with you, hugging you, spending time with you. That's important to him. So it's important you let go of the need for more. Okay, there's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing wrong with wanting commitment. However, it's not all about commitment. It's about the time you spend together, getting the relationship right. And then the commitment comes in. And he's saying, my ex doesn't want to see me happy with you. So there could be someone around him causing an issue. An ex, someone from his past who doesn't want him to be happy. Now, this isn't necessarily to do with you, because this person may not know anything about you. But it's like perhaps this person doesn't want him to move on, or is causing some kind of block or drama that he is still entangling himself in. So I feel you're being protected so that he can clear up his past to be able to come forward to you and hug you, which he needs so badly before anything. And then you can talk about the future, which he is daydreaming about. So I feel you want the same things, just in different timelines, or in different ways. Because he's dreaming about holding you and talking to you and being in your presence. You may be dreaming about a ring. So I feel you've got to surrender and allow things to unfold naturally. Let me bring you one more card in. It's a message. Yeah, you got the delay creates the way, the Hanged Man. So the delays are necessary right now, because this is a time of protection and preparation. So you're definitely being protected from something to do with the past, or someone from the past. says focus on self-love right now and replenish your energy with self-care. So focus on you right now. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's in the house. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. It really does help. If you are new, welcome. Just keep putting your questions in. It's just I am prioritising super chats right now because they are an energy exchange and I only have a limited time I'm on. So I usually stay on around 3 hours. I've been on 25 minutes. So if I don't do some donations and I get behind, you see. So we're going to do Mariana. Thank you for the donation, honey. M's feelings about us and me and any hidden thoughts. So what does he want to say? I was afraid to let you in completely. So he hasn't completely let you in yet. Even though I feel he has taken his walls down and let you in a lot, he still hasn't fully let you in. And he's saying you were the last person I should have hurt. So if he has hurt you by not letting you in completely, he's apologising for that. He's saying my mind is obsessed with thoughts of you. So he's always thinking about you constantly. And he feels powerless because he can't get over you. So he can't get over you. Not that I feel he's tried to. I really don't. I feel this is more about him realising that you are the one he wants to be with. You're the one he wants to share his life with. And he can't stop thinking about that. And he knows he's not going to get over you. So what's hidden that you're not seeing? What's hidden that you're not seeing, okay? We've got dance. It says, neither of us are admitting our true feelings. Who is going to make the first move? So it's like a divine dance. So you may be holding things in. He may be holding things in that you need to talk about or express or say to each other. Because he's saying, I was afraid to let you in completely. So he's definitely keeping things inside. And you may be feeling that way too because of the way the situation is. So which of us is going to make the next move? So obviously, this isn't necessarily about just having a conversation. It's about being able to open up. So I feel that who's going to make the move first is about who's going to open up. Or who's going to express something. And that may be you. Okay, but again, it's about not taking things personally. So let's bring in one more card. What else do you need to know? So we've got emotional release. There you go. So it says express and release pent-up emotions. Surrender your burdens to the universe. So maybe talk to the universe about this. Give it to heaven. But I feel when you express and release what's pent up inside, all this emotion, these things that aren't being said, it's going to feel better. That's the message, okay? Because things can build and build and build, and sometimes they need to be said, okay? Judy, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. I hope you're doing wonderful. Can I get messages from my DM and angel guidance? I've been picking up strongly on his energy. Very emotional today. So what's the angel guidance today for you? What's the angel guidance? Stay in the flow. So remember to give everything to heaven, surrender to the divine and to the flow of your journey, releasing control and attachment to outcomes. So let go of the when, the how, the if, all of that, and give it to God. And also there may be something that needs to be forgiven. So there may need to be an apology from his side, or maybe you need to forgive yourself for things. And you can also forgive yourself for holding on too tight and, you know, trying to control things. So it says, liberate yourself from the chains of resentment and pain by practicing forgiveness. And these are messages for you. So yes, there may be something that he needs to be apologising for, but you can forgive everything today. Yeah, because he's saying, please tell me it's not too late. So he's worried it's too late because maybe he's taken a long time, or this could be because he hasn't yet apologised, or there's something that needs to be said. So if you forgive and heal, and you may even not know what you need to forgive. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for something. So affirm it. Say, you know, in your mind, I forgive everything and everyone in all directions of time. And so it is. And then you're releasing everything. And then things will move forward. There'll be a movement. So forgiveness, stay in the flow. And he wants another chance. Please tell me it's not too late. So he's going to come forward and ask for another chance. Let me bring one more card out. And this is obviously why you're picking up on all these strong emotions. We've got social media and seeking. He said, I look for you everywhere and I see you in everyone. So you may be actually checking out your social media. And he's saying to you what you see. This is so small writing this on this card. I have to use my magnifying glass. What you see is not everything it looks like. Don't jump to conclusions based on that. So if you've seen anything on social media, don't get triggered by it and vice versa. Because I feel he's actually looking at you on social media, seeking each other. So he may be seeking validation from your social media to see if you want him to come in, so, and if you're going to let him have another chance with you. So I feel social media is important over the weekend. It's so important you don't get triggered by it. And just be aware he is watching yours, or he's got his eye on you in some way. So you're aware of what you're putting out as well. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know? I think I might have lost chat on this device here because it's not moving up anymore, which is so frustrating. So if someone could put something in the chat for me, just so I can see if my chat's broke on this tablet here, but it's working on here. I apologise for lying. I should have been more honest. So he is apologising for lying to you. If you feel he's lied to you, if that's caused a problem. And he could lie about many things. He could lie about his feelings, denying them. You know, he could lie about something he's doing or done in the past. I feel this is past energy. I apologise for lying in the past. I should have been more honest. So he knows he's got to come forward now in an honest way. It's so intense between us and he still feels that, okay? I'll listen to your old voicemails and read your old texts. So he will have you on his phone somehow. And he is watching that or looking at those things, thinking about things, and thinking about how intense it all is. Maybe he's had a look at an old text and he's thought about how he's behaved and he's thinking, I can't believe I did that. I should have been more honest. I've not contacted you because I don't know the right words to say. So, and this is a big one for your connection because you know he wants to contact you. You know it's a matter of time and you probably are wondering when it's coming. And he's saying, this is the reason I haven't contacted you yet, because not only is it so intense between us, but I'm trying to find the right words because I want to be more honest and I want to apologise for the past and lying in the past. And I'm rereading old messages to try and understand how I can do that. I hope that helps, okay? So I've definitely lost chat on this. Let me just bring my phone up, okay? Bear with me a second. Because if I lose my chat on here, I'm messed up then. So let me just bring it up on here. There we go. So I can see. Bring it up on here. Turn the sound down. So I should. There we go. Okay. So I've got. It's working in real time on here then. So I'll just leave that there. Okay. Or I'll put it down here just in case I need it. So, we've got Run Trout. Thank you for the donation. Does Sebastian love me and want to get his life together for me? And I would really do it. Okay. So he said I didn't want to fall in love, but I couldn't help it. So he never intended to fall in love with you, or fall in love with anyone. Because maybe he wasn't looking for a commitment, he wasn't looking for something at that time, but he couldn't help himself, okay? So it took him by surprise. And he said, I made so many mistakes. So he is well aware that he's made mistakes in the past, but remember, you are teachers to each other. It's not just about being in a relationship, it's about learning and growth. That's the difference with twin flame journeys, okay? So we've got flame. He's saying, this fire is still burning in me for you. Do you feel it too? So he still feels the fire. And the fact that flames come up, I feel, is about the twin flame journey. So it's reminding you that it's your learning too, because it's not just about him getting his life together. It's about you getting your life together too. You know, you have to remember you're also learning and growing. Otherwise, you would already be in union. So he knows he's made mistakes. He knows what he's got to sort out. And I do feel he is aware of that. So this is also about you trusting. Instead of saying, would he really do it? You've got to believe that he will in his own timeline, okay? Because he is going to contact you. There is going to be a message coming in. You are going to receive communication. Says don't force it, let it flow. And I feel what this is about as well is at the right time, your journey is going to flow. It's going to move into place. But you can't force or rush it. You have to allow it to be. So I feel this is also about you allowing things to happen naturally and having faith in the journey. So let me bring in some angel guidance for you directly. Okay, so the guidance for you as a divine feminine in this situation right now is to pay attention to the triggers. Okay, because those triggers are coming in to heal you. And this could be that perhaps you're frustrated about the timing, or you can't see anything here on the physical world, or whatever it is. And it says pay attention to your dreams. So you may also be receiving messages in dreams. It says they may be wounds. There may be wounds that still need healing. And this says May, and you're in May. So this is also wounds for you. The angels are reminding you that you're also doing your work. And we've got friendship. It says reopen your heart to people you trust and let them help you when you feel unbalanced. So if you're struggling, it may be a time to ask for help from your friends or support from here on the channel. Be around other people. But I really feel as well this is about becoming your own best friend, calling on your angels. And I feel what's going to happen when you come together is you're going to reopen the friendship. So it's going to be, obviously, twin flames as well, are best friends united in love. Because it's not just about the friendship, it's about the passion and the fire. But it's not just about the passion and the fire, it's about partnership as well and friendship. So I feel that's going to get even stronger between you. And that's also something he is missing, spending time with you in that way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got M92, thank you for the donation. How is Jay feeling? Thoughts about me right now? Will we get to talk and clear the air? So how is Jay feeling about you right now? So Jay is saying to you, my love for you remains strong as ever. So the love is still there, very strong. Okay, so he's still thinking about you. He's still feeling your energy. So will you get to talk and clear the air? And it's not like it's just going to go away, this love, because the power of the love is there. So yeah, he's thinking about you, got nostalgia. I look at your photos often. I can't believe how much time has passed. I miss you. So he's already feeling too much time has passed. He's already wanting to bridge this gap. So I do feel you're going to talk and clear the air. He's looking at your pictures right now. Now, these could be pictures on social media, or they could be pictures on his phone he has of you. And he's going to fight for this, okay? You've got 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords and Justice. So I definitely feel there's going to be a balance. Balance is going to be restored for the highest good. So when you come back together, and this could be shifting forward between July and August time. Because remember, things have to be healed and cleared and balanced and transmuted. So it may not be the right time now in May. It may not even be the right time in June. But July and August, things are going to get easier. Okay, so I feel that's a definite sign. And, you've got Justice here as well, which is also connected with Libra, which is September to October. So you may even find that September to October, that's when things are really good again. Okay, because balance is being restored for the highest good of all. So I definitely feel this has happened for a reason, which everything does. So it's so important right now you stay true to yourself and believe in yourself. Remember your own power. Because when you come together, you're going to speak your truth and fight for what you want. And that's what's going to happen. So the 8 of Swords is about moving beyond the pain, the past, anything that's happened. But your person definitely wants you and is missing you. Forgive me, fear already feels like time is passing without you. And that love remains strong. So I do feel you're going to talk and clear the air. I feel that possibly by the Libra season, it's going to be a very balanced relationship. So that could be when you're properly back together. But I feel that July, August is powerful. So don't rush this. Allow things to unfold. And this could be you letting this person come to you. So what's the guidance for you? The guidance for you is soul retrieval. It says, call back fragmented aspects of your soul, reintegrated and healing them with love. So this is really about looking for the good things in the connection instead of focusing on negatives or stress. And I spoke about exactly this in the members reading today. So call back fragmented aspects. So in other words, that's about you doing your own healing, forgiving yourself, not taking anything personally. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from David and the angels and what to know about my life. So the message is inner strength. So what you need to know about your life and what you need to know about the angels is you have the power within you to handle whatever's going on because you have inner strength. So draw upon your inner strength to persevere through the challenges on your journey. So whatever you're going through, you can handle it because God would not give you anything you can't handle. And what David is saying is, I miss you. I miss our intimate moments. I think about them a lot. So intimate moments could be intimate as in intimate, or looking into your eyes as intimate, holding your hands, having a conversation. It's like anything that's intimate to you. Intimacy doesn't have to be, the S word. It's about the sensuality as well. And that's what he's thinking about. So just know that whatever's going on, you can handle it. You are strong. And you've got dreams. So you're definitely dreaming about each other right now. It says, I see you all the time in my dreams. It's so hard to shake you off. So he's dreaming about you constantly. Does anyone else feel like this writing is really small? Or is it just me? It's like tiny. Okay. There's also another deck I've ordered from Aqua Moonlight. And I actually thought there was something wrong with the font. I've emailed her, but it isn't. It's the way the deck is. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use this because look how blurred it is. I don't know if anyone else can see. Let me just have a look in the chat. Victor, tell me, do these cards look blurred to you? I know they're backwards, okay, but the font, does it look blurred to you? Because I can't even focus on it. It makes my eyes go funny. So I'm going to have to find a way using this deck differently. I don't know if I'm going to have to write the messages out separately. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. Oh, let me just move the chat up there. The font is so blurry, and it's a beautiful deck. I can't read. Honestly, I picked the cards up and look at this one. It's so blurry, okay? Okay, and I thought, oh, it must be me, but message says that's how the deck is, but I thought I can't use it like that. I'm gonna have to it's even my eyes have gone funny just even looking at it. And this writing's so small on this one. So, for me, it might just be me, but, if you guys have seen it as well, I don't know why. So I'm going to have to think of a creative way to use that deck. I'm probably going to have to get some blank cards and just write it on and then show you this as Aqua Moonlight's deck when I'm using it, okay? Baker, thank you for the donation. Any message from Krista will be appreciated. No contact since December. Does he want to reach out to me? What is keeping him from texting me? We're in different countries, but I'm moving closer. So what's going on with him right now? And remember, there is a protection taking place while you're not together. He can't sleep right now. So you're definitely on his mind and he's thinking about you. He's having restless nights. So he will be thinking about how to move forward. Because you're saying, does he want to reach out to you? I do feel he does. And he's lying awake at night thinking about it. Okay, because he said, I can't sleep. I just keep thinking about it. I end up thinking about it. So he's definitely thinking about you, which is a powerful thing, okay? So anything that's stopping him from reaching out or what's going on, we've got passion. I've never felt this way about anyone else before. So that's another reason why he's pulled back, because of the fear of the intensity. All the passion he felt, he found it very overwhelming. He couldn't handle it very well. But he is also lying awake thinking about the passion. And thinking about the way he feels, it's being drawn to you. So he can't stay away. Okay, so even though he's not contacting you at this particular moment, does not mean he isn't sending you telepathic messages or you're not having dreams, because I feel you are. So what you're learning right now, because you're in different countries, and you're saying I'm moving closer, is about understanding that you don't need to try and control anything. Okay, because all you need to do right now is have faith in this love. And I know you're probably afraid because you're thinking we're in different countries. He hasn't reached out. Has he forgot me? And all these fearful thoughts go through your mind. But you have to remember that the love is real. Okay, so the angels want you to keep the faith in the power of love, because that will transcend all obstacles and challenges. So the challenge or the obstacle right now is that he's not reaching out. There's distance between you. But even still, the love has the power to conquer those things. So it's so important you let go of the stress about this right now and have faith in why this is all happening. Because there is a reason for it. So why isn't he actually reaching out? We've got 9 of Swords, sleepless night. So again, same message coming through. He's worried, he's stressed out. So it's not that he isn't going to, he's just working out how to. So it's just a matter of time. Sleepless nights through worry and stress. He needs to take back his power by remembering that fear is not real and only has power over him if he lets it. So he's working through his fears right now to stand up to fear so it won't control him any longer. So it's fear that's in the way. So again, you can't really do anything about that right now. You just have to have faith in the love, trust it's not over because it isn't, and know that he'll reach out to you at the right time. But he's got to move beyond these fears first. Have you got a timeline? Yeah, he's going to come forward when he feels like the emperor, when he's in his power. So it's about understanding there's lessons being learned to you. So just focus on the present moment, enjoy your life, see it as an adventure, maybe focus on work, career, and allow everything else to happen naturally. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, like I say, I'm sorry I can't see you in real time, guys, because obviously, I've just moved the chat up on there as well, because I've lost my chat on here. So moderators, just be aware I may need you today if I lose any donations on there, but obviously I've got them all on here, because sometimes this can freeze as well. Fingers crossed it won't though. So it's just annoying when there's technical difficulties going on. So that's when my moderators come in and help me. So we've got, after Baker, we've got Victor with another donation there. Please answer for my sister Donna Meow. Thank you so much. So welcome, Donna. Good morning to you. Are there any messages for Mark, and I can have a music card? So let's see what he wants to say first of all. What does Mark want to say to you first of all? What does Mark want to say? My baggage got in our way, so I'm releasing it. So again, the baggage is what all this drama he's been dealing with his family. So he knows what he needs to heal. And he's saying, what you want, I want too. Commitment, including marriages in the future. So he imagines walking up the marriage aisle saying, I do to you. He dreams about that becoming theirs. There's a strong message about building life together. A proposal is on the way. So going to the chapel, going to get married. You made songs about marriage. Well, this is a huge sign of commitment. And I know you are feeling this and thinking about this. So songs are going to come to you about commitment, marriage. They give me that song especially. Going to the chapel, going to get married. He knows what's in the way. He's got to release that. Okay. So you've got the power of love. Okay. There's nothing more powerful than the power of love except the power of prayer. So pray about it. And they give me the power of love by the one out. It's the power of love. The one out of what's it called? Back to the Future. They give me that version. There's always about 10 versions of the power of love, different songs. And they're giving me Pray by Take That. Okay, they give me those two songs. And Blue, Hear Our Story. So this is Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Da, you know, from Eiffel 65. Hear Our Story. So I feel that you're going to share your story. You know, when you're together in union, for example, you're going to share your story with the world. I hope that helps. So obviously you've got to go through these things to be ready to share those things. Dolphin, thank you for the donation. Any messages on how my spiritual business can pick up again? It's been super slow this past month. Any advice will be helpful or reason on what to improve. So what do you need to know about your business? Patience. So again, you can't force or rush it forward. You've got to allow it to flow. So I don't feel you're really doing anything wrong. In fact, you're doing everything right. You just got to be more patient. It says there's no need to rush. Everything is working out beautifully. Have patience and trust the process of this. It's in divine order. Call an archangel honey, alpha inner peace. So I feel you're just wanting to see things happen more quickly than they're ready to. Because when I'm connected with this energy, there's a lot of peace around this, a lot of power. And there's power in peace, there's power in patience. It's like there's nothing actually wrong, you know. It's because there's been a slow month. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your business. It means it's just taking time to manifest into everything you want it to be. So you have to look through the illusion of that, because you may be worrying or overthinking or reflecting on things and trying to make changes that don't even have to be made. Okay, you just need a bit more patience, because there is hope for the future. You got the star. You are being guided. Just let go of the burdens. So let go of the burdens. On the road to what you want, there's always burdens. There's always struggle with a new business, or, you know, with things taking off sometimes. So have faith that you may just be given a break right now, because it may move forward so quickly. You need a little bit of time. So I feel patience and faith is needed. Let me bring in as well a message from Archangel Gabriel. Is there anything else you need to know about this? Gratitude. So obviously gratitude turns everything around anyway. So how you can move things forward is gratitude. It says you attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. So be very grateful for everything. That will bring more in. You may even want to record yourself saying affirmations about your business and listen to them before you go to bed. You know, I'm very successful. My business is thriving. And then put other things in that make it personal. I hope that helps, okay? And Daniela, thank you for the donation. Dear Liz, a message from my twin, please. So what's the message? First of all, he said, I'm working my way back to you. So he's definitely coming to you. I'm working. So working could be about on the self. It could be something to do with work itself. You may be busy with that. But he's actually putting the effort in to move towards you. I'm working my way back to you. You were the last person I should have hurt. So I feel when he comes back to you, he's going to apologise for the past. I shouldn't have hurt you. You were the last person I should have hurt. So he's aware of his behaviour and what he's done, and he's obsessed with thoughts of you. So he is thinking about you constantly. My mind is obsessed with thoughts of you. I am making my way back to you. I am dealing with that, okay? So anything else you need to know? So we've got change and we've got strategy. So he's definitely working out a plan on how to come back and how to change things in his life. He said, I'm afraid of change. Being with you means I would need to change many things in my life, and I'm not sure I'm ready yet. So this is why he's planning, because he's in this strategy phase, this planning phase. He's saying, I'm trying to figure out the best way to approach you. That's why it's taking so long. So he is coming back. He's just trying to work out how right now. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. What's Gabriel going through at the moment? So what's Gabriel going through at the moment? What's Gabriel going through? He's saying to you, I just looked at the clock, and I don't look at the clock. So I feel he's looking at the clock. So he's trying to work out a time to come forward. He feels like too much time is going past. Yeah, my finances are frustrating me. So time is an issue right now for him. And I feel like he feels he's on a clock. And he may feel watched, or he may be watching the clock, or trying to work out what to do. I definitely feel that his day is pretty mundane and boring, his clock watching. So he could be at work and he's watching the clock constantly. But his finances are frustrating him. So there's something going on with his money right now. So he could have issues to do with having enough, or maybe is it some kind of debt or financial obligation he's dealing with. Or it could be something to do with work that's frustrating him. But he's like he needs to deal with that first, or he needs to deal with that right now. Okay, so let me see which ones are coming out here. We've got music. So he's communicating with you through music. He is wondering about this journey because it feels like a mystery to him. So he's trying to understand this. And we've got block. So he feels like the block right now is finances. Okay, he's saying, I'm not open to talk right now. So he's not really ready yet to come forward because he's dealing with something with his finances, and that's creating a block. And he's communicating with you instead of music. He's saying, I get lost in thoughts of you when I'm listening to certain songs. So I do feel he's listening to music to be able to heal and process things, because that's what they do. And he's saying the silence is killing me and my mind is running wild. I wish we would say something. And this says, I wish you would say something. But what I feel is, it's like he's wishing you would reach out or contact him, but he knows he has to make the move. So, I'm not really connecting with that directly. I feel it's more like he is missing you in the silence too. So what's the song that's coming through? Happy birthday. So he may also be thinking about your birthday or thinking about a birthday. So whether your birthday is past or coming, he's been thinking about this. So maybe he didn't reach out on your birthday, or maybe you've been wondering if he will. Says, I always remember you on your birthday, even if I don't show it. And that may be what he's thinking about. Okay, that he's thinking, he could hear a song and it could remind him of something to do with a birthday. And he's saying, I always remember you, even if I don't show it. So I feel like he's feeling bad about that, or it's on his mind. So whenever your birthday is or was, if there wasn't any communication, he wants to make up for that this time, whenever that is, okay? I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, guidance on financial abundance coming in these couple of weeks. So what do you need to know about financial abundance? And a message or update from Jake. Okay, so what's the message coming through about abundance? We've got the Emperor. Take back your power by trusting yourself. Now, the Emperor is about stability. And obviously the Emperor is connected with the masculine, but I've asked about your finances and abundance. So this is about that. So the angels are saying you must take back your power. And the way you do that is by trusting in you. And that's how you manifest everything in your life. So the more you trust and the more grateful you are and the more you're at peace with this, the quicker things will turn around for you. So stability is there. You just have to see it. Forgive me, fear, okay? And let go of any fear. So let's bring in a feminine message for you. We've got inner sanctuary. So retreat into the sanctuary of your inner being to find solace and healing. So when you start worrying or stressing about it, go within, breathe. Find that happy place within you, and then you'll feel at peace with the journey, and that's when you start realising everything is okay. I do have enough. Everything's going to work out beautifully, and you relax and calm down. Now, regarding your twin, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Star, so he does feel guided to you. I do feel he's enjoying his independence right now and his freedom, but he does want to move towards you. There's so much hope in the situation. So he could well be afraid of losing his independence or his sense of identity. And also you're an inspiration to him through what you're doing in your life. So he's saying to you, you're the first thing I think about when I wake up. Okay, so you're on his mind all the time. I just feel he's actually working through things in his own life right now about how to be in a relationship with you without losing his independence or freedom. And it doesn't matter whether he's in a relationship or not, whether he's single or with someone. The point is, he feels like with you, he would lose himself. So he's got to prepare for that, because this relationship, this love, sometimes is so powerful and intense, it can consume you. And I've actually recorded a video about that that's coming on the channel soon. So there's so much hope in this situation. There's light all around you. You just have to see that. And that's in all areas of your life. So you call an Archangel Uriel right now to light the way and illuminate your heart and mind to the truth. That's the message. Call an Archangel Uriel. He is the illuminator. I hope that helps, okay? Shivia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, from the past 2 days, I'm feeling very sleepy, like I'm sleeping day and night. What's up with me? Ascension. I feel you're rejuvenating, you're resting. It's like your body is upgrading. You're preparing for something that's coming, like the next step. Any message from my DM, what's up with him? So I definitely feel you're feeling what he's feeling too. But it's like you're being prepared for something. He said, I pretend I'm doing great, but it's all fake. Okay, so I feel he's also very fed up with his life, and you're picking up on that because his life feels like it's just boring and mundane, you know, and pretend it's all good, but it isn't. So he wants to escape into dreams. He wants to escape. So you're picking up on that too. So sometimes we escape into sleep. So he may well be sleeping more, okay, or trying to sleep more, or he may feel like he's sleepwalking through his life and you're feeling tired because of that. But he's saying, I pretend I'm all right, but I'm not. It's all fake. And this could be social media. It could be just other things he's doing. And he's getting so many signs reminding him of you. It's scary. Isn't it scary how many signs I get reminded of you in? And scary how I'm showing your name everywhere or I'm reminded of you. So he is constantly being reminded of you. So what's the message coming through for you? So the message coming through for you is in the sanctuary. Retreat into the sanctuary of your inner being to find solace and healing. So when you're feeling sleepy and you're sleeping, you're actually doing a lot of healing. And you're actually going into dreams that are giving you answers as well. So I feel there's a healing taking place. So in other words, it's nothing to worry about. Don't feel like you're being lazy because there's big healing taking place. And it's allowing you as well to surrender. So surrender your burdens to the universe, express and release pent-up emotions. So in these dreams you'll be having that you may not even be aware of, you may be connecting with your twin and expressing and releasing emotions there. And I feel that this is also helping you. This sleep is also helping you. So you're going to be ready to speak your truth. And we've got nurture the playfulness and innocence of your inner child with love. So I feel if you spend more time being kind, playful, connecting with your inner child while you are awake, you're going to not feel as tired. And it's like some part of you has been reborn. So I feel when you move beyond this tiredness, you're going to be feeling all this childlike energy. You're going to be feeling youthful. You're going to be feeling like you're seeing things differently. And it feels like that's what's been healed. So it's like you're in this incubator right now, preparing to be reborn. So I feel rebirth is coming. I hope that helps, okay? Man, thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank in his silence and advice? So what does he want to say today? So he's saying to you today, I know I have to be less stubborn. So he may be stubborn in general. I feel he's learning a lot about himself as an independent person right now. You know, he's realising a lot about who he is as a person. So, and he's realising he is stubborn about certain things. And this can also be about coming forward. So the guidance for you is seek guidance from the divine, which means continue having readings, talking to your angels, asking for signs, maybe doing your own cards or whatever helps you with your spiritual practices. It says trust in the signs and the synchronicities along the way. So you're being guided. Everything you need to know is already within you and it's been shown to you from around you. So you have all the guidance you need right now. But he knows he has to be less stubborn. Let's see what else he wants to say. Because he feels like he's struggling to move forward. It's nothing to do with you, it's to do with himself, okay? So we've got separation and secluded. So he's having a lot of time within himself. This separation is needed right now because he's in this seclusion. He said, I just want to get you alone. So he is thinking about getting you alone. But when I'm connecting with the secluded energy, it's like he is needing this time for himself. He's secluded. He's not around anyone. You know, even if he is spending time with his family, he's not staying around them. But I feel he's spending a lot of time by himself. I feel he's doing a lot of inner healing right now. You know, and he's working through his own issues. So he is thinking about how he can come to you and get you alone. Because he wants that. That's what he'll be daydreaming about, fantasizing about. And he's saying, being away from you has made me realise how much I love you and I want a second chance. So when he says I want a second chance, this means that the real thing. You know, he's already been in that situation. He's already been married. He's already dealt with that. He wants to do it right this time with you. So I feel this about second marriage. Now, I'm connecting with a second marriage. It doesn't matter if he's been married 10 times, okay? I'm connecting with this time with you, it will be different. And that's what he does see with you in the future. So it may start off like a secluded meet-up and then you move into that. So what you want is coming. You've just, again, got to be patient with this. I hope that helps, okay? So just know the separation is assisting the journey right now. It's not pushing him further away. It's bringing him closer, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. Infinity says, hi Liz, I'm applying at new jobs, waiting to hear back. Any messages coming related to the job search? I had a dream related to a woman taking money under the desk. Was it related to anything in particular? So let's see what's coming through from this deck first of all. We've got dreams, okay? Now you said I had a dream related to a woman taking money. It says pay attention to the triggers in your dreams. There may be wounds that need healing. So you had a dream that someone was taking money under the desk. So I feel this could be about doing things the right way or being honest and open, or I feel that it's like this is about you going into this job or going into a new job in a very honest, clear way. You know, not holding anything back. That's what I'm seeing first of all in relation to you. Or if someone has perhaps robbed you of something in the past, or you feel that way, or someone was doing something that maybe have affected you, then there may be a healing around this. So this could be something that's happened in a past job or in a past situation that you are working through in this way in your subconscious. But I feel the message I've got coming through is, as long as you're being open and honest with everything and everyone, including yourself, about what you want and what's right for you, the job that's right for you, not just jumping into the first thing, for example, then as long as you're being open and honest and you've got your hands, you're putting everything on the table, then I feel the right thing will come in. Okay, so let's see what else you need to know about this job. 8 of Pentacles, you are a hard worker, so you know what you put in, you get out. It says hard work will pay off, so put the effort in, but also make time to play as well. So I feel this about you going for the right job for you, not just about thinking, what can I do for this employer? What can this employer do for you? Think, is this the right job for me with the right hours? Will I be able to have time for me as well as for the job? You know, the thinking about what you want. So you aren't going to just jump into the first thing. The right opportunity will come. That's what I'm connected with. But you are a hard worker, and any employer would be lucky to have you. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just make sure I've got my chat working on here. Just bear with me, so I'm just moving it up. There we go, okay? So, because obviously I can't see in real time what's going on. I've got my phone here, but I'm keeping it out of the way because it gets distracting. So, Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from A to help out? What does A want you to know? What does A want you to know? Okay, so A is saying, my ex doesn't want me to see me happy with you. So there could be an ex causing a problem. Okay, his ex. Okay, so something to do with the past. He's healing a wound. Okay, now this says, doesn't want to see me happy with you. So this person may know about you, but if they don't know about you, this person may just not want him happy. Because this person may want him back, or this person may not feel something, or may just be feeling angry. And this doesn't affect you. He's just letting you know what's going on. So his ex doesn't want to see him happy. Now, this could be something to do with social media. I don't feel it's anything at all. Yeah, isn't that interesting? So social media, and the card social media comes out. This could be to do with social media. So this ex, for example, could be connected with him in social media in some way and could see him moving on, and this ex doesn't like it. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to stop him from being with you or anything like that. It just may be something you're being protected from. And this says, what you see is not everything it looks like. Don't jump to conclusions based on that. So if you see anything connected with an ex, or someone from a past, or maybe a karmic partner, anything like that, don't jump to any conclusions because it's not how it seems. This ex or this karmic partner, whoever, may be trying to cause problems. Okay, so I feel you've just got to be very vigilant with what you're doing right now. So what's the guidance for you? So the guidance for you is, it's all in divine timing. So remember, your journey will move forward in divine timing. So believe in the perfect time of the universe and aligning you with your person. So in other words, it's going to happen in divine timing, whether it's reconnecting, reaching out, or in union itself. It will all happen at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's in the house today. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. It really does help, okay? I'm sorry I'm not saying hi to anyone. My chat's froze on my tablet and I'm just kind of getting engrossed in what I'm doing. So we got Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from my twin flame. I've seen him the other day, don't know what he was thinking. So what's going on with him? I need a hug from you so badly. So when you saw him, he was actually wanting a hug. And, you know, maybe you felt he was very lost in that moment, or you just wanted to hug him and he felt that. He felt their energy. I need a hug. So that's what he was thinking about, whether he was aware of you or he wasn't. He wanted a hug. He's been drinking to numb the pain. So if he drinks alcohol, he's been drinking, okay, because he feels there's a lot of pain around him in his life right now for whatever that may be. Maybe because he's missing you, but I feel there's other things going on. Yeah, because he's saying, I want to be more like you. Because, you know, you're this being of light and love, and you're authentic and honest and true. And you're operating in your higher self. So he wants to be more like you. And he's drinking to numb his pain. So, or if he doesn't drink alcohol, it will be some other numbness. It could be eating too much. It could be doing an addiction, you know, whatever it is. But I feel that this could well be alcohol, especially with the weekend coming up as well. Or maybe this is what he was doing over the weekend. But he's saying, I want to be more like you. And remember, that's another reason why you're not physically together at this point. Because he's evolving and transforming. And he said, I know I have to be less stubborn. So this is also about releasing the resistance and taking action, doing something about this. But really what he wants to do is hug you. Yeah, there's temptation there as well. He's drawn to, he can't hide these feelings. He said, I tried to resist your law, you know, your presence, but it's getting more difficult each day. So he's very tempted by you, he's very drawn to you, is very attracted to you, the desire is there. But I do feel this kind of stubbornness keeps him away. And that could be because of his situation. Maybe there's some kind of, you know, like taboo element to this, or he sees you like a wish fulfillment. He doesn't feel good enough in some way. So he's definitely healing his own wounds right now. And that's why you're not physically together. But you may have sensed this need from him, because I feel that he's a bit lost, and you may have felt that when you saw him. So remember who you are. You're coming up here as the Queen of Wands. So all you really have to do is be yourself, be confident, and let everything else fall into place, because you are a motivated leader. You know, you're leading him in the right direction. He wants to be more like you. So step up and lead. Remember, you are amazingly talented and very desired. So he desires you because he's tempted by you. Okay, and you're a leader because he wants to be more like you. Okay, so again, this is you being the light and him being drawn to it. So remember who you are, that you are amazing, you are talented, you are very desired. So operate in that power. So keep doing you and you will move forward at the right time. Let me bring you one more card in. What else do you need to know? Clear card, there it is, okay. Karmic interference. So if there is anything karmic going on, this could be alcohol related, because he's drinking. Could be to do with a karmic partner, could be to do with work, whatever it is. It says keep your vibration high in order to block karmic energies. Now we can never block karmic energies because we have to work through them or move through them. But I feel this is about you not being affected by them. So you know that shielding yourself is the best way to not get involved in any drama or chaos or stress in the mind. And Archangel Michael will shield you. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. C's thoughts and feelings for me and what's next for our union. So C's thoughts and feelings. So first of all, he's saying to you, no one is more beautiful to me than you are. So he sees you as very beautiful. They give me fear. So if you have fears around how he feels about you, let those fears go. Because you're the most beautiful thing to him. No one is more beautiful to me than you. So if there's a karmic partner or there's anyone else he's been involved with or anyone around him, there's no one like you. So you don't need to compare yourself to anyone or worry about anyone else. I feel the best when I'm around you. So again, it's the same with whoever he's around or dealing with. whether it's a friend, someone at work, someone who's interested in you, someone from the past, whatever, no one makes him feel the way that you do. And he's reminiscing about this. I feel the best when I'm around you. So what's next for your union is when you're together, he feels good around you. I just needed to be on my own before I did more damage. So he knew that he had things he needed to heal before union, and he had to go away and heal those things. But he is aware of the connection, and he's aware it's more than just a physical connection. So yes, he's attracted to you physically, but he knows it's not just about that. He knows it's a soul bond in some way. And this is also about knowing that to be in physical union, you have to be in inner union first. And he feels that connection with you. I'm seeing people more clearly and removing them one by one. So he's getting rid of people from his life who don't serve him anymore. This could be karmic people. It could be, people that are testing him in some way, because we've got the card test here. And it says, can we just test the waters first? So I feel this is definitely him wanting to come forward to you. But I'm connecting with this as he's being tested right now as to who he is and isn't keeping in his life, okay? And he said, I just want to run away with you and forget about all the trouble. So if he could do one thing, that's what he would do. Run away with you to forget all the troubles. So he does think about vacation with you. He does think about being with you. He does think about a life with you. He sees that, okay? I don't feel I need to look at these cards. So what's next for the union? Well, what's next? What do you need to know? What's the guidance for what's next? Okay, so we've got coming through a divine connection. So remember, this is a divine connection. So draw strength from the deep love you share. You're never alone. So focus on trusting the love, feeling the inner union, and knowing that it's a deep love you share. So focus on the love, not the fear. Yeah, draw upon your inner strength to persevere through the challenges on your journey. So you'll get through whatever it is you're going through. There's an energy clearing happening for union. So clear stagnant energy, and I feel that's him releasing people from his life and allow free-flowing healing energy into your being. So for you, just allow things to unfold naturally without the need to force or rush anything. I hope that helps, okay? Laura Marto, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being a member for 40 months. And Angela is sending you so much love. Good morning, Liz. Angel guidance today for me. I was Mr. O feeling I'm missing him. So he will also be missing you. So he's saying to you, I'm really suffering because of my mistakes. And he does suffer. He does go over things too much and worry. And what you do is you have faith in the love. And that allows you to work on your own self and building your own self-worth and your own self-love. The things you do to love you. And that gives him power. So when you're in your power, you're able to send him more love, and he feels that, and that helps him to heal. So the angels say, keep the faith in the power of love. You may even hear songs about the power of love to transcend all obstacles and challenges. Prioritize self-love and self-care to nourish your own well-being on your journey. So the more you allow yourself to work on you, the better things become, because he feels your light and love. So yeah, we've got social media as well. It says what you see is not everything it looks like. Don't jump to conclusions based on that. So this could be something he's doing on social media where it looks like everything's okay, but it really isn't okay, because he's suffering because of things he's done. So if social media affects you in any way, okay, over the weekend, or if you've seen something, remember, things are not always what they seem. Now this may not even be connected with him. It may just be something you need to know in general. We've got the Three of Cups, so he definitely wants to come forward and be with you and spend time with you, and he wants to reach out. So this could also be something that comes to you through social media. Happy times and celebrations are reason to be excited. Social invitations are flowing in. So it feels like for you, you've got things going on, especially over the next 3 months. The next 3 months could be very busy for you because you're having faith and love. You're working on self-love. So you have opportunities to do things, go places, experience things. And that may also be affecting him because he's feeling miserable and fed up. And even if he's going out and doing things, he's suffering. He's not happy because he's not doing those things with you. So I want to bring in another card. I've got another deck here. Straight out. I want to love you the way you deserve, okay? And I feel our connection all the time and wonder if you feel it too. And my past made me believe I was unworthy. So he's still healing something to do with the past. And that's what he's working through. And that's causing this issue, that he just feels like he's made too many mistakes. So keep sending him love. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hi dear, can I have a message from Vivek and any angel guidance on the relationship? So what's going on with Vivek right now? So he's saying to you, he's saying, I blamed you for things that were not your fault. So this is what they tend to do. When they go into their own fear, it's easier to blame someone else or something else than actually look in the mirror and face themselves. So he's apologising for that. I'm sorry for blaming you for things that were actually my fault. It was not your fault, it was my fault. So maybe you've been working on your own forgiveness issues. You know, things you need to forgive yourself. What clear card for the relationship, there it is. So we've got shadow work. So this is part of the shadow work, yours and his, to release blame or to forgive the self or to let go of the past, because it says foster wholeness by integrating the shadow aspects of yourself with compassion. So try and have compassion if he's blamed you for things, or if you feel he's pushed you away and you haven't been able to explain yourself properly, or you haven't really felt heard or seen or understood by him, because he knows it's not your fault. He knows he was pushing you away because that was easier for him to deal with. So it was easy for him to blame you or something else or someone else than actually look in the mirror. Okay, so you can foster wholeness by remembering that the love is always there. There's no separation, it's illusion and physical truth. So, you know, in spiritual and physical truth. So you've got daydream, and this is also darkness. So I feel he's daydreaming about you when he's, you know, away from you. When they're giving the words daydream and still, these words are actually darkness and self, but they give me daydream and still. So even though it may be still, as in there may be a silence or he's distant from you in some way, he is always thinking about you, is daydreaming about you, but he is also healing his darkness, these dark aspects of himself. He said, I've been struggling with my own darkness. I don't want to drag you down into this mess. So he doesn't want to really move forward until he's dealt with this. So he can apologise and say it wasn't your fault. And he's saying, I've been focusing on my life and turning this around. And I'm not sure I want to spend my time with someone right now. So he isn't ready yet. Okay, because he's working through this darkness. So remember, this is a protection right now. Whenever you're not together, you're being protected from darkness and stress. Okay, so have faith the journey will manifest and move forward at the right time. North Star, welcome to the Angel family, honey. Thank you for being a part of the Angel family. And you get access now to all the behind scenes things, including member special offers on readings and 3 extra videos 3 times a week. And we've got Patricia Bazzari, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hyla's looking lovely. Our throat chakra symptoms, ascension. I look at the house today. What does my true love want to say? So that's amazing news, okay? So speak your truth as well. I feel that's why you got throat chakra regarding this house. So we've got self-empowerment. So stand in your power and reclaim your authority over your own life. And I feel that's what you're going to be doing at this house viewing. And I've really got this message coming through about taking your time when you're walking around. You don't need to rush it. Take your time, drink it in, visualize yourself there. And I feel you're going to see yourself standing in your power there with authority over your life. You're going to feel strong. I mean, you do have authority over your life anyway, but I feel you're going to see it there, okay? And this says, attract true love. Attracting true love begins with loving and honouring yourself fully. So I feel that you looking at this house is a way you're honouring you right now. Because everything begins with you, remember, and honouring and loving yourself, and then you attract the love in. So self-empowerment leads to empowered love. So what does your true love want you to know? What does your true love want you to know? I was afraid of being tied down. Okay, so this could be a fear or something that's being healed in this body. Okay, that afraid of being tied down. Now that could be in a relationship, it could be in a financial obligation, it could be something else that's being released. So I was afraid of being tied down. So let's get a clarifier around this. Okay, and that could also be because of what's happened in the past. Because obviously he was tied down and look at what happened. So there may be a fear there because of that. Okay, so in this life right now, he may just be very single. Okay, there may not be a karmic partner around, for example, which I'm not connecting with. I feel it's more afraid of coming to you and offering a commitment because all the struggle around the past. I know that makes sense to you. To give me a block, and that could be affecting the throat chakra right now. So it's not that he doesn't want a relationship with you. It's just because of all what happened before. I feel that's all still lingering around, and it's causing fear. Because he's thinking, I don't want to go into that again and have what happened last time happen again. Now, obviously, it wouldn't with you, but I feel this is like if people are around him, he's just not interested. Because he doesn't want to be involved with anyone but you, but he needs to be with you at the right time. Yeah, and that's why it's taking time. So we've got vibes coming through. It says everything just feels off between us, and I don't know what it is. We need to take a break. So I feel this is because you're stepping into your empowerment, and he's finding his power to be able to commit. So it's not that the vibes are off or anything like that. It's just that you're not on the same page at this point. You're on the same page as in what you want, but you're not in the right vibrational frequency to actually come into union yet, which I know you know. So let's bring in another message about this. So we've got 9 of Swords. Yeah, so he's definitely having some sleepless nights. He's worrying, there's some stress there, because he needs to take back his power to remember that fear is not real. And he's in this fear of being tied down or connected with the past. And it's only real in his mind. It says the fear only has power if you let it stand up to fear, and it won't control you any longer. And the thing is, you weren't timed down anyway, because you have your own life, and that's what you're showing him through your own actions. You live your own life. You have your own home. It's not like you are trying to trap him in anything, but because there's that fear there of what's happened before, and that's lingering around in the energy, that's something he's healing. I know that will resonate with you, okay? Obviously, I can't see what you're saying to me because I can't see it in real time. We just move the chat up there. Yeah, there you go. So, yes, I know you know what I mean by that, okay? It's not that he's afraid of you or commitment with you. It's the past. Like you're saying, let the past go, okay? So again, it shows how deep and traumatic that karmic situation was, that it's still causing lingering effects now, okay? So it's a deep wound that needs healing. Arzo, thank you for the donation. Hi, dear Liz, general reading and guidance for me. So what's the general message coming through for you today? Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. So what you're being reminded of is that you're growing. Okay, you're growing, you're learning, you're evolving, you're transforming, you can't miss out on anything that's meant for you. So it says, we constantly evolve, learn and grow on this journey of life. And this is a time of deep spiritual growth and learning for you. Mistakes will be made, but they are lessons in disguise to grow your soul and make you stronger. Have patience with yourself and others at this time. So you are learning patience right now, and to be in the flow of your life, and to forgive yourself for the past or anything that's happened, because everything has happened to grow you. And you know that only you can turn your life around. So make that decision today. Life is too short and precious to waste. Don't feel sorry for yourself. So I'm not saying you're sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, but you know there's no power in complaining. There's no power in negative thinking. There's no power in saying how bad everything is. There's power in moving forward and becoming the victor of your reality. And you know that everything you've been through or have experienced has happened to grow your soul. So it's like you're going to come out of May into June feeling a lot stronger. So I feel during May there's been lots of realizations for you, because you're stepping into your Empress energy. It says resist the urge to chase your counterpart. Sit still and let them come to you. So the message here is, let everything come to you, whether it's your person, whether it's a job, whether it's money, whatever it is. Allow things to come to you. And avoid confrontation. Maintain a calm demeanour and distance yourself from jealous or petty people. So if you're finding there's people around causing issues or gossiping or causing drama, you're not getting involved in that. You're just sitting still and letting the right things come to you. Because that's also a huge sign that, if you chase things, sometimes it can bring in drama or confrontation. So I feel the message here is just allow everything to flow to you. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you so much for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I've been having tummy ache due to bloating, lower back pain, tired and always sleepy. Could this be related to him? Any message? So I definitely feel there's an upgrade coming, preparing for what's next. It's like he's gathering his energy and his strength to be able to make changes. Now, the stomach is processing, okay? Lower back pain is to do with finances. And feeling tired is just about, a need to escape, or, you know, just what he's going through in general. So you're definitely picking up on those things. So it is ascension. Let me just get you a card from Archangel Raphael to help you to deal with this. Okay. Your body loves you and forgives you. So this is also about forgiveness. So there may be something that needs to be forgiven. Okay. Especially to do with the back. And we've got you will heal. So it will get better, because it is scary when you go through physical things and you experience these things, especially when you're not used to them. So yes, you will heal and your body forgives you. And this could also be for if you've been putting any kind of stress on your own body in any way. So let me just grab as well, because I want to go into the bloating a bit more. Because obviously stomach is to do with processing. Okay, but I want to bring the bloating up because this is connected with you as well, okay? So I'm feeling the other symptoms are more connected with him. The bloating is more connected with you, okay? So obviously I know what it means. I just want to show you the card and give you the meaning on the card. So it says, feeling unloved, picked on and bullied. Take back your power and remember you are strong, powerful and beautiful. You deserve the world. So affirm, I am valuable, I am valued, I am respected. So this could be the situation itself causing the bloating. You know, when you feel unloved in a way, when you feel like he's not giving you the love that you seek. And I know you did say he's being more supportive, but, you know, you could still be feeling that way. You may feel picked on or bullied. This is the way we feel sometimes about the way the journey is. So we have to look at it differently. It's the inner child feeling that way. So you take back your power. Remember, you are strong, powerful, beautiful. And I feel that's what you need to be affirming. I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm powerful. I'm resilient. Okay, I am valuable, I am respected, I am worthy. So these are things you can work on to bring in a healing for you. So what does he want to say to you? I feel the best when I'm around you. And that's why he feels tired and he's going through all these things, because when he's not with you, he feels stressed out. I'm seeing people more clearly, removing them one by one. So he knows what he needs to remove, and he's seeing people more clearly now, including the karmic situation and person. I'm aware our connection is more than physical. So he does want you physically, but he knows it's more than that. In other words, he knows it's not just someone he wants. You know, it's not like he just has a fantasy about you and thinks, oh, that'll pass. He knows he's meant to be with you, as a spiritual bond with you. And that's what he wants to work on. Let me pull you one more card for your journey. Okay, we've got rise and shine, the divine feminine, rise and shine. It says embrace the belief that you will always recognize each other on a soul level. So you've come back into each other's life for a reason. It says this is a journey of separation and union, and it's a roller coaster. And this is like the credit card. And this is actually by Divine, this deck, if you're wondering, is by Divine Diana. I got it from Etsy. Okay, so I've obviously found that for a reason, but I like that that's in there because it says rise and shine. So this is reminding you to keep going, to rise, to shine, to keep going, to get up in the morning, to keep fighting for what you want, even when you feel like you're on a roller coaster. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you so much for donating a membership to Deb, honey. Thank you for that. So Deb, you've got access now to extra videos and content and all the behind the scenes stuff. You know, really my members is where, it's like my social media, because I'm not on Facebook or anything. That's where I share everything I'm doing, going out for hot chocolates, whatever I'm doing. Justin, thank you for the donation. I'm trying my best, you know, that I importantly know it why he's ignoring me. So he's not ignoring you, he's processing. That's you feeling ignored. That's about you needing to fill up your own cup. He's not ignoring you. And if you feel he's ignoring you because perhaps you're reaching out and he's not replying, you've got to stop doing that, okay? Is it protection to let him go? You can't let go. You can never let go of your person. This is what you're still struggling to get your head around, okay? It's about surrender. It's about giving it to God. It's about focusing on other things. Giving back to you. You're always going to be thinking about him. He's always going to be popping in your mind. But you need to let go of the need to control or have things now. Or, you know, you've got to allow things to flow to you. I'm not bugging him. I messaged him work-related and ignored. This is tough. So obviously, you did reach out. And even though it was work-related, you were still trying to get some kind of response or validation. So he's ignored you because you're learning the lesson to surrender, to allow him to come to you. Okay, so he's not really ignoring you anyway. He's processing perhaps what you've said, or he's preparing. but he's teaching you to let him come to you, which is something you're struggling with, okay? So it is about you getting back your own power. And what he wants you to know is no one is more beautiful to him than you. And this is about your inner and outer beauty. Doesn't matter that you are a guy, you are beautiful to him inside and outside. So he's not ignoring you. And that's your inner child. Oh, he's ignoring me. I'm not worthy. I'm not doing something right because he's ignoring me. Or he doesn't value me because he's ignoring me. And it's not like that at all. That's your perception. So you have to value yourself. I am magnificent. I am beautiful inside and outside. I am worthy and respected. So to be honest, Justin, this isn't about him at all. It's about you. It's about your connection with you, okay? So you've got to stand in your power and reclaim your authority over your own life. And that means stop reaching out. It doesn't matter whether it's about work or love or anything. Stop doing it. He's got to miss you. Let him come to you. Let him wonder what you're doing. Let him get curious about you. Okay, so focus on living your best life right now. That doesn't mean you put a false, fake mask on. It means you actually think, right, what do I love about me? What do I love about being with me? What do I love about my life right now? Focus on those things. And that will help you step into your power. You've got to make your life about more than just him, what he's doing, because it's consuming you. And when you feel consumed, that's when you get ignored and ghosted, because God's saying, no, you've got to get back to self and source, okay? So the guidance is, understand that progress is being made between you. It's just the timing is off. The timing is off. Trust the timing of your journey. Everything is falling into place. It's just to do with timing issues right now. Make a commitment to yourself, and then you make it to others. So you've got to work on you right now, your connection with you and your connection with the Creator. And that will move everything else into place, okay? I hope that helps. And Misty Blue, thank you for the donation. And Misty's also received a gift membership there from Victor. And Victor's gifted a membership to someone else as well that I can't see. He gifted one to Misty and someone else, but I can't see who the other one's gone to. So thank you so much for doing that, Victor. Okay, such a great gift to give, because obviously becoming a member gives you extra videos. It gives you all the behind the scenes stuff, so you get to know everyone better, and it's just a real feeling of belonging and community. So thank you for that, Victor. So Misty Blue, let's find your message. Misty Blue, there you are. Hi, I'm wondering if Raina has a message for me, and will I be moving to him in a few months? So what does Raina want you to know, first of all? So Raina is saying, I'm getting so many signs reminding me of you, it's scary. So he's reminded of you everywhere he goes. So he can't not be reminded of you, because you're always on his mind anyway. So the angels say, remember to see everything in a higher way. And I know that's what you're doing right now. It says, see setbacks as detours, leading to greater individual growth and enlightenment and alignment. So everything that's happening right now is happening for a reason, even if it feels hard. And it's happening to lead to greater individual growth, because obviously you've both gained individual growth, but there's greater growth that's needed, and also alignment to bring you together. So all this is happening for the highest good. So make sure you're keeping your vibration high, which I know you are. Okay, they're giving me fear as well. They're releasing fear. So we've got flow. So it's so important you go with the flow. And we've got bite. So what I'm feeling with this bite is sometimes bite your tongue. Instead of saying something you might regret. So I'm getting that straight away. So instead of acting, breathe. I'm going to say acting, I mean taking action. Like a reaction. Breathe, and then you observe, and then you respond with love. So then you take action through love, not fear. It says, I'm not in any rush. Let's just go with the flow and see where it takes us. So again, you don't need to force or rush this forward, because it's in divine timing. He said, I'm trying to find ways to get your attention. I don't know if you're interested anymore. So he's worried that you're going to lose interest because of what's happened, or you may be worried he's losing interest because of what's happened, and that just isn't possible. That's your own fears, his and yours. So you're saying as well, am I going to be moving to him in a few months, okay? So obviously anything is possible if you believe you receive. So are you going to be moving to him in a few months? What do you need to know about this? Okay, we've got the Two of Swords. It feels like there's still a block. things are stuck for a reason. So remember, there's greater learning needed. So if you move to him, it may hinder the growth. So I'm feeling that the next 2 months it may feel stuck. You may move after that. It says this no is a not yet. Things need to change to move forward. Think carefully about what it is you want. So think, why am I moving there? Why? Why am I moving? Why do I feel I need to move? Why? So ask yourself that question. Think carefully about what it is you want, because you might be trying to move this forward quicker than it's ready to. So the no is a not yet. So I feel that it could be a yes, but not yet. Okay, so I'm feeling the next 2 months, June, July, as a no, and then a possibility for it. But I feel it's about you observing your behaviour, or you observing your thoughts. So why do I feel this way? Why do I want this to happen? And then things will move forward differently. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got, we move the chat up there. So thank you, Victor, for donating the memberships there. We've got AJ, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from A? They give me a block there. So what's the message coming through from A? I'm working my way back to you. They give me that song, I'm working my way back to you, babe. Okay, if that is the song, if there is the words. We've got, yeah, I mean, they give me the word flow, okay? But it says, I love our conversation and banter because we flirt. So I feel what this means is, be in the flow and let the conversation flow when it comes in. So when he comes to you, because he's working his way back to you, so when he comes to you, reaches out to you, let it flow and just allow it to unfold, because he loves the way you communicate. He loves the way you banter. He loves the way you interact with each other. It's very flirty. But it's flirty because it's flowing. There's not like any seriousness as in it's got to be a certain way. Or I feel if you're just in the flow of things, when you communicate, it's going to be a lot easier. There's going to be more flirting. There's going to be more banter. It's going to be an easier conversation. It's going to work better. So I do feel there's a conversation coming, a flirty conversation. So the message for you is stand in your power as the Empress. It says resist the urge to chase. Sit still and let him come to you. So you don't need to do anything right now. Let go of your shadows. Your shadows could be, is he going to reach out? What's going to happen? Because when you foster wholeness, which means you remember you are one and you find the joy in all the good things in your life, then you look at your life with compassion. So the big message is you don't need to chase him right now because he's working his way back to you. I hope that helps, okay? Mandy T, thank you for the donation. Mandy T says, is there a message for me to help me move forward? So what's the message for you to help you to move forward? Okay, so the first card coming through for you is divine timing. So believe in the perfect timing of the universe in aligning with your divine counterpart or with anything in your life. So in other words, there's always a right time for everything. And that's what you're being reminded of. Because sometimes on this journey, what we do is we get stressed out and frustrated about the timings. Okay, connect with the power of the universe to manifest your reality. The law of attraction is always working, so use it wisely. So remember, thoughts become things. So keep your thoughts on what you do want, and then have faith in the timing of that coming into your life, whether that's a person or anything else. Embrace the alchemy. The alchemy. That's going to be blocked there because there may be some blocks in communication, or there may be some blocks. It says embrace the alchemy and the process of transmuting pain into wisdom and love. So if there's any pain around you right now because of blocks in communication, or things may feel like they're not moving forward, or whatever it is that's causing an issue for you, there is a alchemy to it. So something has been manifested. Again, I feel like you're waiting for something to happen and you're being asked to trust in divine timing. So align with your inner truth and stay faithful to yourself on your path. So when you move into inner alignment, which means you feel at peace with where you are, you're having faith in the process of the journey, you're trusting, you're feeling grateful, everything you're wanting and manifesting is going to come in at the perfect time. I hope that helps, okay? And you may well be seeing signs in the physical world. So whenever it is you're wanting to happen, if you start seeing it around you, it's a sign it's coming, so have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Heather, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, to follow up on your advice, I'm really lost. So call on Archangel Shamuel to help you to find your way, and call on Saint Christopher to navigate you. Okay, would you ask the cards what type of boundaries do I need to put in place with my DM? So what's the message first of all coming up? Okay, we've got King of Swords. Your person needs to plan the next steps and find a solution. You may feel more focused in isolation, so he definitely needs time. He needs time to work out what to do, to process his feelings. So the boundary is that you let him have that space, okay, to reach out to you, to come to you, to be the one to interact with you. Now, obviously, you have to think about your own boundaries as well. So, for example, if there's someone else involved, you have to think, right, until he's actually ready to do something, or if he's just saying he's going to do something, he isn't doing it, then you have to set your own boundaries down. So don't, the interaction, you're filling him up by giving him what he wants constantly. So you may have to change that up, shake that up. So don't be as available. Okay, don't be as quick to reply to his messages. Let him start getting curious about what you're doing so he can come in and pursue you. So I feel he needs to pursue you, okay, in some way. So he may be pursuing you right now, but he isn't perhaps pursuing you the way you want him to, or he isn't doing it in a way that you are feeling is moving things forward in some way. So you have to let him do that. Okay, he's got to step out his comfort zone. And he does want to do that, I just feel he's more in his head. Okay, so the message from the angels, we've got embody the divine feminine power within you as you walk the path. So as you walk your path, as you go around your day, embody the power of you. So remember how powerful you are. You're not going to lose him if you don't reply to his message straight away, or you're not around, or you've got to remember your own power and value. And I know you do, but maybe he gets away with things that you wouldn't let anybody else get away with. And that's usually the case with our twin. We let them get away with things that nobody else would. So explore and embrace the depths of your own soul as your journey towards union. So it's also about you doing things for you. Okay, going places for you, doing things you want to do. So this could be a boundary you point up because you might think, well, I'm waiting to be in union to do this or this or this. Go and do it anyway. Trust, have confidence to trust in the love that binds you and your counterpart together. So having trust that he's not going to disappear, or it's not over, or if you do something differently. And hold the vision of divine union with your counterpart in your heart and mind. Okay, so hold that vision of what you want and let him show up for you the right way. So I feel the message here is you need to allow him to show up for you the right way instead of just taking what he's giving to you. So you've got to be bold in that way. So I don't feel it's like a specific boundary you have to set. You just have to be more aloof. I hope that helps, okay? I hope that's resonating. Let me just move the chat up here. Hang on a second. So I hope that's resonating, okay? Remember, like I said, I haven't got chat on here, but I've got it on my phone just in case I lose anything going on. That's why because I'm on both tablets here. So next question we're doing is for Daniel. Okay, welcome, Daniel. Thank you for the donation. Oh, I'm just checking. I have missed someone. I've missed Ethereal Seeker out there. Sorry. So we'll do Ethereal Seeker first. So Ethereal, thank you for the donation. So this is for Ethereal Seeker, and then I'm going to be doing Daniel. So Ethereal says, hi Liz, message from my DM, Will and Twin Flame Guidance. So what's the message coming through from Will? I hate myself for hurting you and filled with regret. So he is regretting things he's done, things he's said, the way he's behaved. And he wants to make up for that. And if it's hurt you in any way, he's apologising. He said, my love for you is undeniable. So he may have denied the love or hidden his love or not been able to come out in the open with this love. And that's hurt you. I don't feel he's hurt you like in a really bad way. This is how he perceives it. So he feels really guilty about not opening up about this love or being vulnerable with you, whatever he wanted to do. And he's filled with regret about it because the love he has for you is undeniable. So he knows he can't hide it. So I feel he wants to make up for the past, okay? So we've got sensual. He's saying, I can't stop thinking about our intimate times together. So he wants to come forward to you in a very vulnerable, intimate, sensual way. He wants to show you with words and actions he's sorry. And I feel that's his intention. That's what he's thinking about right now. That's what he's planning on doing. So we've got soul contract. Says, believe in the soul contract you share with your counterpart. So that's your guidance right now. To believe and have faith. And if you've seen 111 or you've seen 1111, or you're seeing rainbows. You remember you're being protected right now. But I do feel you don't really have to do much at all but be you and live your life, because he is going to come forward. They give me a block. These blocks are being released. Let's see if I can get a timeline around this for you. Any timeline. We've got, yeah, and I feel like there's an urgency there. So you've got to let go of the urgency, because you are being guided together. Relax and go with the flow. You've got the star and you've got the shadow side. So he's still dealing with his own pain around what he's done. He's trapped in his head. So you've just got to, remember, you're being protected from that side of himself. So the universe is bringing you together right now. He's very attracted to you. He can't not think about you in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, Jennifer has his closed and held back from me. What are her feelings towards our connection? So if she's closed down and held back, you've got to let her come to you, okay? She's saying it's been impossible for me to move on because I miss our intimate moments and I think about them a lot. So she has tried to move on, not because she doesn't want you, but because she'll be going through her own stuff. There'll be fear there, but it's impossible to move on. So she may have shut you down or shut you out, but she can't move on. It's impossible. And she misses being with you, being intimate with you, whether it's talking to you, spending time with you, touching you, whatever. She's thinking about that. So she knows she can't move on, okay? So I feel you've just got to let this unfold naturally. That's your card. So we've got healing. So remember, if you're not together, there is a healing taking place, okay? She's saying, I've been spending a lot of time working on me and healing so I can become a better person. So she's not in the right energy yet to be in union or to be around you. She's healing herself. That's what she's working on. Too many cards. I want to clear a card. Clear card, please, angel. So guidance for you. There we are. So the guidance for you is to see this as from a higher perspective. So see setbacks as detours, which lead to great individual growth and alignment. And she's going through a healing right now. So you've got to understand that she's going through a lot of growth for her own self. So it's all happening for the right reasons. There's nothing wrong in the connection. It's just she needs to heal certain aspects of herself, just like you need to heal certain aspects of yourself. So just focus on self-love. Let me get a card for you. Focus on you. Yeah, because you are blessed right now with a happy home. Okay, you've got an amazing connection with her, so be grateful for that. And you're going to move into union at the right time, because this is the 10 of Cups. So you can also visualize being together. It says to continue to continue this, make as much time for you and your connection with Source, which is God, the creator of the universe, as you make time for her. So get the relationship right with God, and everything, God will give you everything you want. I hope that helps. Okay, think about Adam and Eve. Adam was so happy and content with his relationship with God. God created Eve for him. Okay, he didn't even know who Eve was. There was no Eve, and Adam was all right by himself, and then God gave him Eve because he was so happy and grateful. And that's the state you need to be in your mind. I hope that helps, okay? Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation. Cece says, there you are. Hi Liz, Cece Lynn, this is not Cece. We've got a Cece and a Cece Lynn. This is Cece Lynn. How does my love feel today? I feel a lot of emotions and I'm missing him. So, and he will be feeling the same way. His finances are frustrating him. So one of the big things keeping him away right now is money. And he's trying to sort that out. So he's saying, my finances, my money is frustrating me. So he wants to get that sorted out first before he makes any plans. I've been changing myself and my life. So he's definitely changing himself and his life. It's his finances in the way. So if he hadn't got this financial tie right now, it's very likely he would have already come forward to you or dealt with it. Because he's been working on changing himself and his mindset to be able to walk away and make that decision. However, there's still finances in the way. Remember, everything happens for a reason. So he's dealing with his money. So you may well be feeling the frustration coming from him because it's getting harder and harder for him to stay away from you or not be with you. And it's destiny, that's why. So the message is reunion is always your destiny. So you are going to get back together. You know you are. Whether it happens in this lifetime is based upon free will. But the universe is pushing you forward. So in other words, once he's dealt with his finances, okay, then he's going to be forward. He's already made the decision. His free will is already sorted out because he knows he wants you. Okay, so it's not that it's whether if it's going to happen in this lifetime, it's when it will happen in this lifetime. But he needs to sort his finances out. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Morning, a message from the angels for the weekend, please. So what's the guidance for you for the weekend? We've got self-expression, emotional healing. So always allow your true essence to shine in order to help Amanda do the same. Okay, so in other words, if you're being you, then it helps her to be her. If you're being authentic and real, it helps her to do the same. So in other words, remember, you are having an impact on her, even if you're not physically together right now. Release past wounds and traumas, making space for love. So you may need to forgive the past or forgive some wounds or trauma that you've been through recently or something to do with the past. And that will open the door for love. So I feel that you're going through a healing right now. What else do you need to know for the weekend? We've got Page of Cups. You may receive a message. It says messages of love are flowing to you and you receive communication from a special person. Don't force it, let it flow. So you may receive a message Saturday, Sunday or Monday. You may receive a communication. Okay, so a message could flow in. What else have we got? We've got seeking. Look for what she's saying. I look for you everywhere and I see you everywhere. So I feel that she may reach out to you because she's thinking about you over the weekend. So I feel the more in the flow you are, the more space you're going to make for love. So you may just be feeling in a more receptive energy because you've been healing things. So you welcome that communication in. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. When will I get a new job? I want to live abroad in a time frame. So set your intentions. You've got the 8 of Wands, which is travel and things moving forward. It says things are happening now. So you may have already set this in motion in your mind. So the universe is already creating a way. Swift action will lead to rapid results. If you were traveling, you'll be safe and protected. So I feel the message is if you want to live abroad, you would absolutely be safe and protected. And they give me the 7 sevens there. So you may see 777 as a sign of this manifesting for you. You've also got the Lovers. You have decisions to make in your love life. The answers are in your heart. So you may also be wondering about if you move or live abroad, how that would affect your love life. So maybe that's on your mind. You know, you're thinking, how would it affect things? Would things still work out? And they would. And there's going to be some kind of celebration coming in around this. So I feel that the next 3 months may be a bit stagnant and then things are going to move forward. So I feel August is a turning point. So you may have a new job. We've obviously got 3 months here. So May, June, July, August. So I feel August. So from August time, that could well be when you have a new job and you have the opportunity to live abroad. So I'm feeling August as a turning point. Let me find the timing cards. Hang on a minute here. Have we got a timing around living abroad or moving abroad? October time could be significant for that. When will you get a new job? So I am feeling after 3 month periods or within 3 months. So we got, the angel's saying as quick as tomorrow. You could get a job tomorrow if you really set your mind to it. You know you could. Okay, but it feels like it's not there. It's the right job. It needs to be the right position for you, not just something you're jumping into. So you may feel like things are a bit stuck, but in 3 months' time, you're going to be celebrating everything. So I'm not saying it's going to not happen for 3 months. What I feel is that's when there's a celebration. Or you're going to feel you've got a reason to celebrate. So it could well be that's when you're in the throes of your job. Because the angels say you could get a job as quick as tomorrow or as late as October. It's entirely up to you. So from tomorrow, which may be a significant day, from tomorrow, the 20th, is it the 23rd tomorrow? The 23rd today. Tomorrow, Saturday, from the 24th until October. Just disconnected and reconnected will have buffered for you. This is your timeline for this moving forward, connected with your question. So it's possible you could live abroad between tomorrow and October. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, how is P feeling about me in the 3D? Feel a lot of intensity and sexy energy. So let's see what's coming in. So he's saying to you, I can't sleep, I just end up thinking about us. And then he may have a very vivid, intimate dream about you. So he's definitely thinking about you and you're on his mind. And that's why you're feeling all this intensity. So we've got Shady. we've got struggle, and they give me, and it's juggle as well, but they give me the word struggle. And so I have to look at this. Look how small the writing is on this. Okay, I can hardly read it. So we've got certainty on this. So what he's saying is, I've always been sure about you. I know that you're the one I want. So he is very sure about you, even if he seems to be acting shady, or if he's struggling with his situation, or he's juggling things around. So he's saying, I know you have many reasons not to trust me. I'm trying to be more open with you. So he wants you to trust him. He's not being shady. He's not doing anything shady. He's not, hiding anything from you. He's just struggling with what he's going through, and he's trying to juggle things. He's saying, even though I'm with someone else, I still think about you all the time. So someone else, I'm not necessarily talking about like a karmic partner. He could be with his friends. He could be with his family. Whomever he's spending time with, even though he's with those people, he's thinking about you. Okay, so he's thinking about spending time with you or talking to you. There could be a karmic partner, but I'm feeling this is more people he's around. They're not you, or they're just reminding him that he wants to be spending time with you. So he's certain about being with you. He's just struggling with this shady side of him where he feels like he isn't ready, or he's got some kind of struggle inside his healing. He's not feeling balanced. So that's why he's struggling to sleep, but he's always thinking about you. So let's bring in some guidance for you. And don't go into stress, thinking, oh, there's someone else around him, because I know you worry about things. Just have faith in the love. It says the journey of love is the ultimate path to self-realization and fulfillment. So you're learning to fulfill yourself, to fill up your own cup. And you're learning to understand yourself better. And you're realizing so many things about you on this journey. But ultimately, you're learning to have faith in the love to find its way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got E777, thank you for the donation. Hyla's just done a massive karmic release, adjusting the energy. DM Madge then now went quiet. Message, I think you mean. DM message then went quiet, processing a message for me. So what's he going through, or what do you need to know? So what's the message? So obviously if there's a big karmic release, he will also be processing that too. Yeah, inner child work. So the message for you right now, while all this is going on, is to connect with your inner child, okay? To nurture the playfulness and the innocence of the inner child with love. So connect with your inner child. So let's bring in the message. And this may well be what you're going to be doing over the weekend. We've got serenity. So find peace. Maybe go in nature or do something that's very calming for you. It says find serenity within yourself. Inner peace is your true nature. And obviously going into nature is where you find inner peace as well. They give me fear. And you may find that releasing this karmic thing you're releasing is helping you to feel more at peace with your inner child. So your inner child is always wanting your love. And that's about giving that love to you as well. So what does your person want to say? Gone back in. So again, he's working out what to say right now. There's things he wants to say, but he's pushing them in. He's saying, you were the last person I should have hurt. So he feels very guilty about hurting you and very pained by that. And he feels like he's pushing things back in. So he wants to say something, but then it's going back inside. So he's already thought about reaching out. We got change. I'm afraid of change. Being with you means I would need to change many things in my life, and I'm not sure I'm ready yet. So he just needs a bit more time. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, good morning. Any messages for me from Kay? So what does Kay want you to know today? My finances are frustrating me. So she may be dealing with money issues right now. She may be frustrated about finances because she hasn't got what she wants, or it isn't how she wants it to be. And that's affecting things. Because she said, I want to love you the way you deserve. So in her eyes, she may need to be financially ready to be able to love you the way you deserve. Now, you don't need any money for that to happen, but she may feel that she needs to have her finances in order to show up equally for you, or to be able to buy you a coffee or take you out on a date or buy you a gift, She said, I'm anxious to explore what destiny has in store for us. So she wants to explore this connection with you because she knows it's destined, and also she wants to see what's in store. And I feel this is also connected with an actual store, like a shop. So I feel that's why she needs to deal with the finances, so you can go shopping together and do things together that she may not be able to do at this moment. So, and I know it doesn't matter to you about money and stuff like that. You know, you just want to love and time, but it will matter to her. So try and understand that. So that's her shadow work. So your shadow work right now is to work on self-love. It says, foster wholeness by integrating the shadow aspects of yourself with compassion. So try and have compassion for what she's going through. And have compassion for yourself right now and give back to you. And also have compassion for what you're going through, because you are also looking after others. And in a way that's like fostering. You know, you are caring, you're helping. So also find the healing within what you're doing as well. Because you're also finding compassion through everything you're dealing with. I know you know what I mean here. To do with your dad and your mum and everything else, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. Straight out. He's saying, I'll listen to your old voicemails or read your old text. Now this means he's got you on his phone somewhere. There's some kind of communication you've shared that he's looking at. That he's saved somewhere or he's thinking about. So if he couldn't have saved the message, for example, or the conversation, he's thinking about it in his mind. So you're on his mind in his physical reality right now. Reading old text, thinking about old messages, communications. I hid things from you because I was afraid of being judged. So it's like he's looking back at the past. He's going over the past. Whether it's a message or it's just something you've talked about or something you've shared, he's thinking about the way you behaved and he hid things from you. He's realising that now. And he realises it was because he was afraid of what you were going to do or what you were going to say. And now he's got himself into a really hard situation because now he's hiding things from everyone. So it's like a big lesson he's got to heal, a wound he needs to heal because he's afraid of being judged. So he's got himself into this situation to work through that wound because obviously he's going to get judged. He's going to get judged by people because he's changing certain things in his life. So what I'm actually feeling is, before he married this person, he had the opportunity to heal this wound of feeling judged, but he didn't. It's not, but it's like wait for the shoe to drop there because he didn't. So the universe shoved him in something that was even harder for him to really learn the lesson because he can't not learn it this time. So he's got to learn this lesson of speaking his truth and coming out into the open and changing things and not being afraid of being judged. But he's trying to understand his life better. So he's going through a lot of healing right now. So the message for you is you need to have faith in the love. Okay, keep the faith and the power of love to get you through all the obstacles and challenges. So whatever the obstacles and challenges are, this love will conquer them. And he says, reopen your heart to people you trust. So you've got to learn to trust him again. You've got to reopen your heart because you've shut it down. He says, let this help you when you feel unbalanced. So focus on opening your heart right now, trusting him, connecting in the 5D, having faith that he's going to do the right thing, okay? Because you've got passion and you've got sensual. So he definitely thinks about you in a very passionate, sensual way. He's saying, I've never felt this way about anyone else before. So he doesn't feel that way for his karmic partner. And he said, I can't stop thinking about our intimate times together. So he wants to be intimate with you. He's thinking about those things. Those things are missing in his life right now. And that's why he's addressing where he needs to change. I hope that helps, okay? And you're saying a 3D message for my friend S from her DM. So what does S's DM want to say? What does S's DM want to say? I've not contacted you because I don't know the right words to say. So again, this your DMS is really wanting to reach out or really wanting to start a conversation with you. And the only reason they haven't done that yet is because they can't find the right words. So I feel your person is perhaps even writing a message out and then checking out to sending it or deleting it out. I tried to move on, but it just made things worse. So maybe this person tried to move on. Maybe you tried to move on, but it just made things worse. In other words, it just gets you in a mess. Because when you try and move on, when you bring other people into it, it just causes more drama and stress. So really this person saying, I can't move on because I want you. So I'm trying to work out what the right words are to say. So let's bring in some guidance for you. So this is for S. What's the guidance for you? They're definitely going to take action. I've got to get up to get that card. This is twice this has happened in this live. because it's gone right across the other side of the room. Okay, so I've got to get out of my chair to get the card. Wow, it's gone behind the radiator. Oh my goodness me. Oh, okay. It's gone behind the radiator. So that's about warmth as well. The radiator is warmth. You're there, warmth. Let me just get back in. This is a dress, if anyone's wondering what I'm wearing. We've got liberation. So when your person takes action to you, it's going to be liberating for them because they're going to release their fears of loss, abandonment, rejection, betrayal, bargaining, and blame. So this is why this has come out, because when your person reaches out to you, there's going to be a big healing within them that they've actually made that move and it's made them stronger. I hope that helps, okay? It's going to clear away the past because there's a cobweb on there as well from behind the radiator. So clearing the cobwebs, clearing the air. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just see where I am in the chat. Bear with me a second. I'm just moving the chat up here. There we go. Okay. So I'm just seeing if my chat's working properly on here. And so I can see I am not too far behind then. Okay, we've got the beautiful Kimberly. Thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my head has been hurting. My blood pressure is elevated and I don't feel good this week. Ascension symptoms, stress or mirroring my twin. Any messages? I'm so sorry you're going through that, honey. Breathe through it. What does Raphael want you to know? Okay, so a couple of cards. The first one out is observe, view it from a higher place. So it's like that's what you're doing. You're recognizing, okay, I feel this as some kind of ascension symptom, which also helps you to feel relaxed about it, because when you're going through things and it's hurting you and it's scary, you know, when you're going through things with your body, but when you view it from a higher place, you recognize there is a reason for it. So I definitely feel that's what you're being reminded to do, which calms you down. So when you're going through these ascension symptoms, when you're going through this, these things with your blood pressure, these headaches, whatever's going on, you're able to breathe and observe, and then you calm down, you relax, you don't panic or think I need to ring the ambulance, or, you know, you just calm yourself down first, because we can have panic attacks when we're going through ascension. And you're saying stress or mirroring. So you know from a higher place it's to do with that. You know it is. So we've got work, career, finances. So this could well be because either you or them or both of you aren't loving what you're doing. It's more likely a twin. So your masculine is probably really stressed out about work, career, finances, and they're not really loving what they're doing, or they're struggling with it in some way. And that always causes stress, which leads to blood pressure and which leads to headaches, because it's tension, it's stress, it's you know, pressure. So I feel there could be some pressure around their work, money, you know, things they're doing, and that you're mirroring that, you're picking up on that. So they may well not love what they're doing right now, and it's causing a problem. Now, if you're loving your work, career and finances, you know that's definitely nothing connected with you. But also, if you are struggling with something to do with money or career or work, then that's also something that's causing an issue, because you may feel pressured, or you may feel, you know, tension in some way about something. You may feel stressed yourself. And the answer is spend time in nature. So the angel's saying observe it from a place of love. And then the answer is going to nature. So this is really suggesting that there's nothing physically for you to panic about. Now, obviously, I'm not a doctor, and you are a highly evolved person. So you know that if you feel you need to see someone, then that's what you need to do. But I'm sure you also know it's also ascension. It's like I've been having a lot of eye issues, and I've had it checked out twice now. Yet the last time I went the other day and had it checked, and I knew what they were going to tell me, because I know it's ascension. I know exactly what I'm experiencing and why. But I went and I thought, I've just spent £40 getting a second opinion about something the angels told me 5 minutes ago. But sometimes the ego needs that physical reassurance. So if you need to see a doctor, do that. But it's like what Raphael is saying, the answer to this, to make you feel calmer, healthier, healed, more in control, to deal with it, is to go in nature. So you may just need to go for a walk more or relax more. And I've been doing a lot more walking the last year, and I noticed how I feel more fit. You know, because where I live, we've got like where I go, there's like a big bank. You know, when I like to go for a walk and then go for a Starbucks. You know, I have to get on a bus to go to Costa, but I go to Starbucks, so I have to walk either down a big hill or there's steps down. And it's all right, isn't it, when you're going down, but when you're coming up, it's hard work. And I've noticed, like, the steps going up, before I used to stop halfway and get my breath. Sometimes I couldn't even breathe. It was that intense. And now I can walk all the way up and still be in breath. So again, remember, the more you go out in nature, the more you walk, the more you're feeling at peace, the more healthy you feel. So I definitely feel that's what you're being guided to do. And if you're walking around as well, you're able to view things in a higher place. If you go in nature, you're able to view things in a higher place. You're able to look at your job or your money or, you know, your career from a higher place. So what does your masculine want you to know? It's so intense between us. And that's because there are all these feelings and all these physical things. I didn't want to fall in love, but I couldn't help it. So he couldn't help falling in love with you. Perhaps he wasn't even looking for love, or he didn't expect it to happen the way it did, but it did. And he can't deny or hide that. So he's saying it's so intense and you're feeling all that emotion. So the angels say the journey of love is the ultimate path of self-realization and fulfillment. So again, you're realizing many, many things about each other, about, you know, yourselves. And it's a journey to fulfillment where you end up in union, but you also have to fulfill your own needs along the way. But I feel physically it is ascension. Going in nature will help. Calming your mind down, having a look at your finances and your work life. And if you're happy with everything, knowing it's connected with him, and then dealing with it accordingly. I want to pull you one more card about your health. So I'm going to pull you a card from Doreen Virtue's Raphael deck. So the other Raphael deck is the one I created. So we've got increased energy. So I do feel it won't last long. The more you go in nature, the more energy you're going to have. And easy does it. So just take your time. There's no need to rush anything. Treat yourself like a newborn baby. Be very loving to yourself. It says, Raphael, help me to detach, retreat and let go so healing can occur. So you may need to just detach from the situation. You know, leave your phone at home and go for a walk in nature. It says, Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. So I feel this is a sign that your energy will increase and things will get better. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the second donation, honey. You have retracted a message. Oh, there we are. Liz, love your top. Thank you. It's actually addressed, this is. Can I have a divine feminine empowerment message? Been facing challenges mentally regarding safety and health about mom and me and stepping into purpose. So keep affirming, I am safe. I am safe. It's the most powerful affirmation you can use to move you out of your ego. So the angels say you've got to see everything from a higher place. So see setbacks as detours that lead to great individual growth and enlightenment and alignment. So in other words, whenever you're going through, it grows you individually in your own journey. It makes you stronger. Whatever your mum's going through is aligning her and helping her growth individually. Whatever your twin is going through, they are healing individuals. So you've got to understand everyone is going through their own individual journey, their individual growth. And sometimes you can't change that. You've got to let them go through it themselves. And I feel that's something you are learning, to let go of control. Because you do get affected by other people, obviously. Whenever your mum's going through, it's going to affect you. But you have a choice how you perceive it. So remember, everything happens for a reason. Everything is growing your soul. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, hope you're well. I'm doing good, thank you. DM finally replied, but dialogue was short and no longer. Think DM is annoyed at my delay in responding to that message, please. Well, remember, it's not about you. He isn't annoyed at you directly, he's annoyed at himself. So don't take it personally. Don't think, oh, if I'd only done this, that you may have replied differently or things may be different, because that'll just drive you crazy. Okay, so he will be annoyed at himself. And everything happens the way it's meant to. So the message coming through is, I see us getting married. So he sees you in the future together. He sees you getting married. He sees that. He may have had a dream about it. He may have had a fantasy, a visualization, a daydream. He sees you in his future. He may not have communicated this to you, but this is what he sees. So I don't feel he's annoyed at you. He's annoyed at himself for delaying the process to actually be committed to you. So the message for you is, hold the vision of divine union with your counterpart in your heart and mind. So all you need to do is see that vision. Maybe in this vision you see you getting married as well. So what I'm connecting with here is, whatever's gone on is not stopping whatever God has planned. And God has planned for your union and you getting married. And that's why you may see you getting married, okay? So if you want to visualize, maybe you visualize walking up the aisle, or you visualize happy honeymoon, whatever it is. Visualize those things, because that's what's manifesting right now. What else does he want you to know? He's saying you smashed through the walls I built up. So you've just helped these walls to come down. So he's not annoyed at the delay. He's annoyed because you've smashed through the walls he'd built up. So he's annoyed at himself more than anything else. And he said, I've procrastinated in reaching out. I was worried about the outcome. So he may have just thought, oh, you didn't respond because maybe you were worried about something. So I don't feel you need to stress out that you've done something wrong, because you haven't. Because he's saying to you, I've procrastinated in reaching out. I was working out what to say because I didn't know what would happen. I was worried about the outcome. So I really feel you're worried about nothing there, or you're overthinking things, or thinking something that isn't true, and you've got vibes. So you may also be feeling there's something up with the vibes, saying something feels off between us and I don't know what it is. We need to take a break. So you may feel the vibe is off, but he isn't feeling that way. Okay, so again, you've got to breathe. Breathe yourself out of the ego and affirm I am safe, because he sees you getting married. So just allow things to unfold. You may need a bit of space from each other right now. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation and the cat on the donation. Hi, Liz, what is the message that I should know for today? There is something that my twin would like to tell me, but he is holding back. I'm having throat pain, difficulties to speak. So obviously that's when you have difficulties to speak, you're not feeling heard. You want to communicate something, but you may not feel it's the right time. So work on the inner alignment, work on the inner union, work on connecting with him in the 5D. Go and ask him, talk to him in the 5D. It says align with your inner truth and stay faithful to yourself on your path. So stay faithful to yourself, which means maybe your ego is coming up, or it starts coming up over the weekend, saying, should I reach out or should I do something? And the angels say, no, align with your inner truth, connect with him in the 5D instead. So what he's saying is, please tell me it's not too late. So what you're feeling is a sense of urgency to contact you. Because he's saying, please tell me, that's needy. Please, please, please tell me it's not too late. There's desperation there. And he said, I apologise for lying. I should have been more honest. So if he lied about his feelings, or he denied anything, or he's hurt you in some way through holding back, he wants to be more honest. And it's like he's saying, please tell me it's not too late to be more honest with you. So I do feel there's an honest communication coming in, and you're sensing it. But the angels say you've got to be faithful to your path by allowing him to make the move. And align with your inner path. Call on the angels, connect with him in the 5D, and then you relax about things. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie66, thank you for the donation. And what did Cece think of our last encounter? He left me in tears and did not care. Well, remember, that's your perception. From your perspective, he left you in tears and didn't care. It's very unlikely that's actually what happened. That was your experience of it. So you cried about it because something didn't go to your plan, or something didn't go the way perhaps you thought it did, or something hurt you in some way, and you felt like he didn't care about you. I don't feel that was actually true. I feel that's your experience of it, okay? So what did C think of your last encounter? I'm done running. I need to fight my fears. So he knows that he needs to stop running from you. He needs to fight his fears. So he runs from you because of his own fear. He doesn't run from you or mean to hurt you. It's his own fear. He said, I miss the sound of your laugh and I miss our fun times together. So it may have felt like it was all too serious. He may have felt like there was no laughter there. He also felt really bad because he wants to make you laugh. He doesn't want to make you cry. He wants to make you smile. He wants to make you laugh. And he feels like it wasn't any fun. So that's how he feels like. He feels like the last encounter was not much fun. And obviously it left you in tears, so it couldn't really have been much fun. And when I say fun, I don't mean like jokey and happy. I mean like there was something serious going on, something that caused pain. And he misses your laugh. He misses spending time with you where it's less serious and it's fun. And he knows he's got to fight his fears to be able to be in that energy with you also. So I feel like he's it's hurting him that he's hurt you. You feel like he doesn't care, but he does care. So the guidance says there has to be a new beginning. You can't keep going on the way it is. So endings are a natural part of life. They create wonderful new beginnings. This is a time of transformation. Be at peace with where you are. Archangel Azrael will soothe your thoughts and calm your heart. So those tears needed to come out. What was said was needed to be said. Now there can be a transformation from it. So I feel you just both need a little bit of time to prepare for what's ahead, to bring in the new beginning that the angels are trying to create for you. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get a message from my DM Mohammed? What does Mohammed want to say to you? My love for you is undeniable. It flew out of the deck, so he can't deny his feelings for you. It's undeniable. He knows exactly how he feels. Card flying out for you from the angels is energy clearing. So even though his love for you is undeniable, something needs to be cleared first. So the energy between you needs to be free-flowing. And it feels like there's some kind of stagnancy there. So it says, clear stagnant energy and allow free-flowing healing into your being. So there may need to be something cleared from the energy first for you to be together. So this could be a karmic situation, could be anything that's been in the way. So something in the way is going to be released, okay? So this is time for cleansing. So you may feel you're clearing things out. You may be clearing the clutter. These cards are moving. He said, I realise now that our spiritual connection caused my awakening. Everything changed when I met you and there's no turning back because his love is undeniable. So he's realising now why you entered his life. He's going through an awakening, an epiphany. I never knew I could fall head over heels in love, but then I met you. So he's thinking about when you met. He's thinking about the way you've changed his life. And he wants to clear things up with you, which means sort things out, talk. And he wants to let go of a situation that's in the way, causing a stagnant energy. So if you're guided to clear the clutter, have a clear out, donate some things to charity, make space, that's the reason why. I hope that helps, okay? Bridget, thank you for the donation. Could you tell me anything about me and Yaz? What do you need to know about you and Yaz? What do you need to know about you and Yaz? Okay, first of all, you've got eternal connection. So it is a soul bond you share with Yaz, whether it's romantic or platonic, it's a soul connection. So it's this person is some kind of soulmate to you or some kind of soul bond to you. It says, rejoice in knowing that your love for each other is eternal, spanning lifetimes and dimensions. So you have an eternal bond. Okay, and again, whoever this person is to you. So if this person is you see this person as your love counterpart, it's because you have an eternal connection. If you see this person as a friend or someone who's come into your life for a reason, you've had lifetimes before. Okay, like for example, I know my divine masculine is my eternal counterpart, but I also know my mum is in a different way, if that makes sense. So forgiveness. So this person is in your life to help you to heal elements of forgiveness. Liberate yourself from the chains of resentment and pain by practicing forgiveness. This person is also helping you to forgive yourself, to forgive them, to forgive certain things, and also to stay in the flow. So this person is designed to help you to surrender to the divine flow of your journey, to release control and attach outcomes. Okay, to allow things to unfold naturally. So it's like the angel saying the journey with Yaz is on track the way it's meant to. You just have to be in the flow of it. And let me just bring you a card in as well. What else do you need to know? Yeah, there's so much hope here for the future, and there's love there, light, beauty, wonder. You know, I mean, the sun is like positive outcome, so I feel it's on the right track to a positive outcome. So happiness. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. A message from him. What does he want to say? My heart and soul belongs only to you. So you're the one, okay? He didn't want to fall in love with you, but he couldn't help it. And now you're the only one he does love. And he said, my soul and my heart belong to you. So don't doubt this love. It belongs to you. No matter what the physical circumstances. Spontaneous. He's going to reach out or connect with you when you don't expect it. Sometimes I just want to take a chance, message you and see what happens. So he's going to reach out or contact you soon. And it's going to happen when you don't expect it. I hope that helps, okay? Pink, thank you so much for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Collective message. So let's pull a card. I'll pull a card from this deck. 1, 2, or 3. Let's do some guidance for you. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. This is for everyone. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. There it is. Okay. So 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Pick your card. And we'll do a pick a card, okay? So you've chosen card 1, self-expression. It says, I'll always allow your true essence to shine in order to help your counterpart do the same. So if you've picked this card, I feel that what you're doing is setting the example for your person to follow. You are the leader in the connection. So for example, if you leave a karmic partner, they will leave their karmic partner in time. If you are living your authentic truth, they will live their authentic truth in time. If you're speaking your truth and being open, they will speak their truth and be open in time. So they will follow your lead, okay? And this is reminding you that you are a light worker. You're here for a reason. So you've come here to shine your light and to express yourself and be you, and then your person will match your energy. So this may be why there's a delay right now, because you're not on the same frequency. So at the right time, your person will match you in every way, okay? Number 2, if you pick card 2, we've got self-worth. So your lesson right now is to value yourself, to remember your power, to remember your magnificence. When you value yourself, people value you. So shower yourself with love and shower yourself with compassion whenever you feel overwhelmed. So if this journey gets too much, you must remember your own worth right now. And your person may be mirroring this too. They may not feel good enough for you. They may not yet feel completely worthy of you, and they are working through their own wounds to match you in that way. So affirm, I am enough. I am good enough. Shower yourself with love. Shower yourself with compassion. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself all the things that you need. And if you chose number 3, you've got faith and love. So you may be seeing 333. It's so important right now you have faith and love. You may be seeing 1111, you may be seeing 111. Keep the faith and the power of love, and it will transcend all obstacles and challenges. So whatever the obstacle is, whatever the challenge is, if you have faith and love, it will move mountains. Think about what Jesus said. When you have faith, even as small as a mustard seed, it's going to move mountains in your life. So faith is the power and the key to this moving forward for you. Have faith they're going to reach out. Have faith they're going to tell you how they feel. Have faith in union. Forgive me, fear. Have faith in divine timing, because that brings all the good things in. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, Pink, for that, honey. I'm going to pull you a card from your twin. So this is also a message from Pink's divine masculine. I can't sleep. I just end up thinking about us. I need a hug from you so badly. So your person really wishes that, you know, you were the one in bed there beside her, giving her a hug, or just walking into a room and giving you a hug. You know, that's what she needs so badly. So obviously you can give her that through your energy, but she's struggling to sleep, and you may be picking up on that too. And she's overthinking. And this is also because she's working through all the ways she can change your life, and it's causing some kind of conflict. So I want to pull you another card as well with the pink deck. Look at this. It's a new one I've got. So the message coming through for you is, I realise now that our spiritual connection caused my spiritual awakening and my growth. And you know that too. So obviously you are realising as well all these things and about your spiritual growth. And obviously that's what we talked about yesterday. So you're realising so many things, and so is she. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Crystal, thank you for the donation. Message from Daniel, please, and what's next? So what's the message from Daniel today? I'm working my way back to you. So that's what you need to know. He's working his way back to you. He's going to come back to you. He's working that out right now, how to do that. They're going to be a block. He's also dealing with finances. He's saying, my finances are frustrating me. So he's frustrated with his life. He's frustrated with money. But he is working his way back to you. He's missing you. I miss our intimate moments, and I think about them a lot. So intimate moments can be a conversation, something you've shared together, an intimate moment, like something sensual between you. He's thinking about those times, and because of that, it's impossible for him to move on. So he knows he can't move on, You can't move on because you're meant to be together, and he is working his way back to you. So I feel he's dealing with something to do with money or finances today. So what's next, okay? What's next for you both? They give me a block. Emotional resilience. Challenges are catalysts for growth. So whenever the challenges, and this could well be a block in communication, stay adaptable to any changes taking place. So be flexible and adaptable to when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Because you've got to be patient. You're learning patience right now. So there's no need to rush this journey forward. Everything is working out beautifully. So have patience and trust the process of your life because it's in divine order. Call on Archangel Honiel for inner peace. So Archangel Honiel is the angel of peace and grace, and she will help you to feel at ease with where you are, because I do feel there's going to be a spontaneous communication when you least expect it. I hope that helps, okay? Anita, thank you for the donation. When will I get a job? Okay, let's connect with that first. When will you get a job? I am trying but not getting a job. So remember, if you're not getting one, it's because it's not the right one. Rejection is redirection. And you're saying as well, want to know about DAZN's feelings for you. Give me a block. So let's see what these are. So first of all, you're going through a big change right now. You're going through a transformation. Okay, let me just see what the other cards are. Yeah, you're finding strength right now to move forward. I do feel there is a job coming for you. It's just you've been releasing some kind of burden in your life. You've been going through a change. You've been transforming. You've been becoming the better version of yourself. So whenever you've been going through since October time until July is working in your favour. Now, I feel by December to April next year, you're going to be living your best life. So great things are on the horizon for you. And I feel December to April, you're where you want to be, you're doing what you want to do, and you're going to receive many blessings. And I'm not saying it's going to take that long for you to have a job, but I feel that you will be where you want to be by then. So if you're worried about that, perhaps you're worried about Christmas time, or you're worried about what's coming, don't. Okay, because I feel that by July, if you stay true to yourself now and stand up for what you believe in, and you fight for a job, if you fight for getting what you want, you'll get it. But right now, it's like the strength isn't there. You're feeling depleted a little bit. So you've had to release a burden, or you've had to release some kind of cycle. You've had to go through a big change to receive this. So I am feeling that this job could come in for you around July. And by December time to April next year, that timeline there is when all your blessings flow in. Okay, so I feel you've got to be very patient with yourself regarding a job, because you're also going through a transformation to have the right kind of job. Not just rushing into anything for the sake of getting money. Okay, so how does DAZN feel about you? Words cannot explain it, okay? Words cannot explain how I feel, how much I love and care for you. And that's why he's not expressing it, because he doesn't know how to put it into words. My love for you remains strong as ever. So he feels strong love for you, and he doesn't know how to express it to you. So because he doesn't express it to you, you might worry it's not there, or he doesn't care about you, or he has that with someone else, and that's not the case. So the message for you regarding him, okay, the message regarding him is to know that anything that's happening with him is a lesson. You know, like anyone else he's with, because I know you bring up these other people around him as well. It says karmic lessons. Acknowledge the karmic lessons presented on this journey as an opportunity for growth. So what you're being reminded again is his love for you stands strong no matter who he's with, what he's doing, or where he is. Okay? He just can't express it yet because he can't find the words, but he will in time. So if there is a karmic partner, anyone else around him, you must recognize that for what it is. It's a lesson. It's teaching him something. It's teaching you something. It's teaching you to not compare yourself, remember your own value and worth, and to set boundaries down. And it's teaching him that nobody compares to you, that he can't settle for less than he deserves. I hope that helps, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael's deck. Let me just move my chat up again. There we go, okay. So a message from Archangel Raphael's deck. I'll pull you one from both then. So the first one, okay, what's the message, okay? What's the message from Archangel Raphael? Do more research. Okay, so you may need to do more research about ascension, or about something you want to do in your life, or about this journey, or about a physical thing you're going through. You may need to do more research. So you can affirm, pray, or say, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my healthcare needs. So research is needed for whatever it is, okay? And what else do you need to know about your health or anything to do with your healing? Spend time in nature, okay? Because that will help. Maybe you receive answers in nature. So spend time in nature and that will bring in the answers, or it will bring in a healing. And you intuitively know what to do. So you've got 2 answer cards coming through. The first one is spend time in nature, and then you'll intuitively know what to do. So the answers will come to you in nature. And it's really important about that as well, because that's what this person is doing on the card. Okay, walking in nature, climbing. Okay, trees around the woodland. That's the answer. There's a beautiful yellow bird, and I'm seeing a plane. That's a bluebird there, I think, but I'm seeing that as a plane. So this could be about moving. It could be about travel. The yellow is also connected with the solar plexus. So maybe things going on in the solar plexus, stomach issues. I hope that helps, okay? K-Arts fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from Divine and my person. So what's the message from the angels? First message for you is draw upon your inner strength. Remember, Archangel Michael and Archangel Honiel will give that to you to persevere through the challenges on your journey. So whenever the challenges are, you can face them with inner strength. You have what it takes inside of you. God would not give you anything you can't handle. Shine your inner light brightly so it can illuminate the path for your true love. So I've got Archangel Michael, Archangel Honiel, and now Archangel Uriel coming through, who's lighting the way for you to your true love. It says, trust in your decisions, be bold and make choices that are aligned with your pursuit of happiness. So you must listen to your intuition, your gut instinct, your inner knowingness, your solar plexus, because then you'll know what to do. And your feelings are valid and come from your heart. Trust your feelings and let them guide you. So trust what you feel, it's real, but also give yourself the validation you seek. You don't need your twin telling you he loves you to feel love, because you know he does. So what does your person want to say to you? Every day I think of reaching out. So he does want to give you that physical validation, but you don't need it, okay? Every day I think of reaching out. I don't want to let go of our love. I have to get rid of toxic people in my life. So I feel he wants to reach out, but the reason he isn't is because he needs to get rid of toxic people first. He doesn't want that to get in the way of the love either, and he doesn't want to let go of the love. And there may also be something he's holding on to. This could be a person that he knows he needs to release, but he may be struggling to let them go. Because there may be love there, like he may love this person like a sister or a brother. And he may be struggling to let that go. So this could be the karmic situation being ended. But he does want to be with you, and he knows he has to release something first. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Do you see me getting a car soon? Well, again, visualise it, imagine driving it. How does it sound? What does it feel like driving it, okay? So you've got the world here. The world is in the palm of your hands, okay? I feel like any trapped energy is being released here. But the Four of Swords is about let your defences go down. You know, this is what you've been reflecting on. So I feel that the time is coming for you to get it. Maybe you've been manifesting it. You've been thinking about it. You've been visualising it, and it's coming. So it is coming. Okay, I haven't got a timing. Let me see if I can get a timing out of this one. It feels like the things you're manifesting are coming. So it's like the time for visualising is done. I feel you've already been doing that. Now it's the time for it to come. And this will also create a new cycle for you. We've got winter. Okay, now winter can mean a couple of things. Okay, that's gone back in. So it may take until winter to receive it. But I'm not really feeling that. I feel this is more about you feeling things have been stuck is changing. Okay, because you're saying, do you see me getting a car soon? So if you haven't had a car, it may have felt like winter in your life because you haven't been able to travel the same way. Or it hasn't, you haven't been able to get around the same way. So you felt restricted in some way. So I feel restrictions lifted. But again, furthest timeline out between now and winter. So you could get a car when the snow's on the ground or when it goes colder instead of warmer, like it's getting warmer here now, like our winter is kind of like December to February time, like December, January, February is like what I would see as wintry where I live. So it could be around that time. But I feel this is more about the energy. I'm not getting a specific date because you can manifest things very quickly if you want to, if you believe and have faith. But I feel the furthest timeline out is like in the winter. But you may well have like, they show me like winter wheels and things like that as well. I hope that helps, okay? But ask the universe. But I feel the time of asking is done. It's like you've just got to have faith it's coming and believe to receive. Victor, thank you for the donation. Please answer for my sister Palami. Thank you so much. So Palami says, let's find Palami's message. If you're guided, can you give me any messages from Rajeep and P? Unable to exchange the energy today. No problem at all, honey. But obviously, I know you understand that I do have to prioritise the donations. Otherwise, I get behind. I mean, I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I'm still connecting with donations. So it's because everyone's so generous, you know. Thank you so much for your love and support. And remember, if anyone's watching, if you're not receiving an answer directly, if something's resonating with you, it's for you. Or after, you can click anywhere in the replay and you receive an answer you need to know. So for Palami, what does your person want you to know? I see us getting married. So if you have this vision of marrying this person, they see it too. So this is like a preview from the universe, or a validation from the universe, or reassurance from the universe that you are going to marry this person. This is what they want too. I see us getting married. So this person has definitely had a vision of this or a dream about this. I feel that there's more a dream, and that's showing them what they want with you. So I do feel marriage in the future. Here in my dreams, I've kissed your lips and experienced our love in the most passionate way. And dreaming is an opportunity for us to be honest with each other. So you are being honest with yourselves in dreams and with each other in dreams. And I feel what you're telling each other in dreams is that you want to marry each other. That's where this connection will go. So let's get some guidance for you. So what's the guidance for you? Okay. Inner sanctuary. So retreat into the inner sanctuary of you, your inner being, to find solace and healing. So you may want to be connecting with your person right now through the 5D, or be visualizing that marriage or that commitment to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? And I think I'm at the top of the chat. Yeah, I'm at the top of the chat. That's brilliant. So I'm just checking that, you know, everything's okay there, that I haven't lost any chat there. So that's good. So I did lose chat on my tablet on this one, but I've still got it on it. That's why I have my phone on. So I'm going to grab some questions out of the chat now. So if you haven't asked me a question yet, this is the time. And, you know, you don't need to donate, guys. Just pop your question in for me. So we're going to do Naz says, hi, Liz, what are Rajab's current feelings for me, please? So what is our feeling for you, Naz? So R is saying to him, I'm afraid you won't be willing to give me another chance. So he is a little bit afraid of you rejecting him because of what's happened before. Or he could just be in fear of rejection because he's been rejected before. And he said, I'll listen to your old voicemails and read your old text. So if there's been communication between you, he's actually thinking about that or rereading it or going over it in his mind. And then he will be doing this thinking, would you give me another chance because of the things I've said or done before? And he's saying, yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you shut the door on us. So he's feeling a lot of regret about what's happened between you. Or his behaviour or his words especially. Like he's thinking, I wouldn't blame you if you never speak to me again or you reject me after what I've done or what I've said or the way I've behaved. So he knows he could have handled things a bit differently. And I feel he does want to make up for that, okay? So he's saying, I was unprepared for our connection and couldn't believe it would last forever. So the reason he did the things he did or behaved the way he did was because of his own fear. He wasn't ready for it. He was unprepared. Okay, so he's saying, I didn't believe it would last. And that's nothing to do with you. That's his own fears about being good enough, being worthy. And it's like he's realised, wow, this love is long-lasting. He's saying, you smashed through the walls I built up. So you also woke him up. You pulled his walls down. He's had feelings for you he hasn't felt for anyone else. And that scared him. And he said, I'm breaking karmic ties because enough is enough. So if there is something in his life he needs to let go of, whether it's a person, a situation, something that's toxic around him, something that's in the way, he is dealing with that. He's saying enough is enough. And I feel that this is also about him hiding away or not speaking his truth. So I do feel he's going to make up for what he's done. So I feel there's something good ahead. Let's pull another card. Anything else about this you need to know? Yeah, we've got Six of Pentacles. He does want to give to you. You know, maybe there's children involved here, or he wants kids. If he's got kids, he is, you know, dealing with that too. He wants to do what's right. But he may even be thinking about children in the future. So this could lead to children in the future with you if that's something you wanted. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question is for Alfie. Says, will Ray and I get together romantically eventually? Or R-E-H? Will R-E-H or Ray and I get together eventually? So will you get together? Will you get together? Well, you've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So what I feel is this is something you're manifesting that's taking time, but it's like eventually it will happen. So I do feel this could possibly happen after July. Okay, so the guidance here is focus on self-love right now, because that will open all the doors. So prioritize self-love and self-care to nourish your own well-being on your journey. So until this falls into place the way you want it to, focus on loving you and being your best version, and cultivate gratitude for the lessons and blessings of your journey. So be grateful for everything, because I feel this is something you want. And because you want it so badly, it may be causing a little bit of a delay. So I am feeling something is coming here around July with this person. So what does this person want you to know? I just needed to be on my own before I did more damage. So I feel this person is afraid of causing damage and they need time on their own. So what I'm really feeling is you both need this time to prepare for this, if this is going to become something more. So I feel the opportunity is there after July, but you must just have faith in what will be for you, and becoming your best version, which means loving yourself and allowing things to unfold, because this person doesn't want to do any damage or cause any damage, because this person may feel damaged. It's nothing to do with you, it's about themselves. So they needed to be on their own first. That's why things may not have moved forward yet. But I am feeling there could be a shift around July. I hope that helps, okay? Suzanne says, I just met my real love. Are we both working together in the world to help out? So it's like you're asking about your mission, I think, here. Are we both working together in the world to help out? So share your art with the world and helping children. So your mission could be connected with helping children in some way. And this could also be to do with art or something creative. It says, it's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding and helping young people. Okay, so you could be, we're all teachers on this journey, but you may help children. So this could be an art teacher. It could be connected with something creative, something that you see as your art. So our art, like this is my art connecting with cards. So, you know, art isn't just about painting a picture. It's about creativity. It's about the tools you have in you that you're able to share with the world that help. And also helping children is people on earth, because children isn't just about kids or young adults. It's about the children of God, helping other human beings live their best life. So I definitely feel that that's your purpose here. And, you know, you're saying as well, are we both working together in the world to help out? And this could be connected with kids if there's, you know, if you're a mum or a dad or something like that. So we got perfect timing. So I definitely feel the time is right for you to work together and move together and be together. So the universe is assisting with this perfect timing. You can also call on Archangel Metatron to assist with this. I hope that helps, okay? Blessing says, is there good luck in my struggling marriage? Okay, you need to get more information on this. It says, appreciate your answer. Okay, so let's see if we can get more information. Okay, and that may mean you just need to have a talk with your person. Is there good luck in my struggling marriage? My love for you remains as strong as ever. So your person has strong feelings for you, and so do you. So even though the marriage is struggling, the love is strong, okay? It remains stronger than ever. The love hasn't died. It hasn't gone anywhere. So there's no problem with the love, but there needs to be more information. Now, this could well mean there's been some kind of communication breakdown. You need to actually be spending more time together or loving each other more, okay? So what else do you need to know? I never knew I could fall head over heels in love, but then I met you. So this person is really getting across strongly that their feelings for you have not changed. This person is in love with you. Whatever the reason is the marriage is struggling, it's not lack of love. It's not lack of love. I feel I'm using the wrong deck. I want to use a tarot, okay? Yeah, I definitely feel that's not the right deck to use for this message. Just checking all the cards flew out. So what is the struggle? What do you need to heal? What's going on? What's going on with this struggle? Oh, again, look at this. The Fool. There needs to be a new beginning here. Things have got to come out. Okay, I don't need to read all these cards. This is showing me there's pent-up emotion. Or there's pent-up feelings. Things are being bottled up. You've got to speak your truth. There's also back pain. This could be about guilt about something or worry about something. This could be financial worry as well. So I feel you've got to get things out into the open. And then you get more information. You talk to each other. And you've got to be ready for that because it's going to lead to a new beginning. Make or break. But I feel the love is there. It's not lack of love. It's because there needs to be a new beginning. A leap of faith. This could be a move or taking a risk to do something new. So, yeah, financials, back pain. So let me bring you a financial message in then. Look at this. We've got justice. Are you worried about divorce? Okay, because this is divorce card here. I feel if you balance the energy, it won't get to that, okay? I feel you may be worried about divorce. We've got donations, tithing and charity work. I feel you may be giving too much. So when I'm connecting with this, I'm feeling you may be giving too much and your person may not be giving enough or vice versa. There's no balance there. If you balance the connection, there'll be no divorce. It feels like if you don't balance this, because it's, or you may think this could be the other way, thinking, oh, if I have a divorce, I can start again. So you've got to sit with the message. I feel there's love there. There's a lot of love there in the marriage. You may have both thought about divorce, though, because of their struggle, and would that lead to a new beginning? But I definitely don't feel it's what you both want. He said, I'm not, but I feel the same way. Okay, well, I feel there's like something needs to come out. You need to express yourself. But I feel the message is very clear. Whatever happens, you're going to be okay, because you've got the Fool. So whether you have to start again, or whether you start this again, in other words, you start it again as a new cycle, okay, you'll be okay either way. Okay, but you may even want to do something for charity. But the love is still there. Let me just connect with him a bit more. Because he still loves you. When I'm connecting with his energy, I don't feel there's a lack of love. You may feel like something is missing. I pretend I'm doing great, but it's all fake. He's not opening up about something. He may feel something is missing. It could be the intimacy. It could be he's not feeling seen or heard, or he may not feel good enough in some way. So I feel if you actually talk without arguing or without judgment, or he needs to get something off his chest. But the love is there. No matter what he says, the love still stands strong. Okay, he fell in love with you at the beginning. And never knew I could fall head over heels in love, but then I met you. So, and he thinks about these times. But he may feel the love isn't there now because it's not the same. Okay, and I feel that's what you need to get back to. So obviously, never go back to how it was, but you can start again, a new beginning. But I feel that, divorce is there, lingering around, but it doesn't have to get to that. But I feel you've both thought about it. And if you think you haven't, I bet you have really, if you're honest with yourself. And that could just be your own fears. There aren't any intimacy. So that could well be the problem there. That could be the problem because obviously men have this desire. They need that to feel validated. So it may be that you need to bring that in. So that could be about a date night or remembering what you love about each other. And it may be scary even to start up that again if there's been a lack of intimacy for a while. But if you want to continue the connection, you have your needs too. So definitely think about how you can bring that in. I'm not saying you've got to spice it up, but, just, giving to each other. Because you'll need him in that way as much as he needs you, because you'll feel like, the connection isn't strong, even though the love is there. So it's not the lack of love. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? I want it, he's withdrawn. So he could be very stressed. There could be a lot of stress he's holding on. So you've got to be very honest. You've got to bring out of him whatever it is that he's keeping inside, okay? But he does love you. I hope that helps. Minnie, thank you for the donation. Oh, we've got Village as well. Let me do Village first. Sorry, I didn't realise I got a donation there. So we got Village 05. Thank you for the donation. Let me find your message. Bear with me a second here. Good morning, Miss Liz. Is there anything hidden from my twin, please? So what is hidden from your twin? What does your twin want you to know? What's going on? I'm heartbroken and lonely. So what's hidden is he's missing you. He's heartbroken without you. He's feeling very lonely. And he's saying, will you answer if I reach out? So he wants to reach out. So there's a message coming because he feels heartbroken and lonely without you. And he's wondering if you're going to answer. Will you answer if I reach out? So this could be actually a phone call. You know, I feel this is more about hearing your voice. Okay, will you answer? Now, obviously, we answer a message, but this may be a phone call. We may be thinking about talking to you on the phone. Are you going to let me, are you going to answer me? So he is definitely thinking about communication. So that's what's hidden, what you're not seeing, okay? What else is going on? We've got intuition. It's like maybe your intuition is picking up on this. So you may feel intuitively there's a message coming in. I feel your energy around me all the time and I sense what you're feeling. I wonder if you feel this too. So you may well be sensing in your intuition that there's a message on the way because I feel that's what's coming in. So yeah, he's definitely wanting to open up to you and that's what he's planning on doing. It could be a message because he's writing in this card. So, and he's been telling you this in the 5D. So through the 5D, you know a message is coming and he wants to open up. Okay, and I feel he's in the preparation stages now. So this could come in within 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, latest 3 months. But I feel it's going to be nowhere near as far out because I feel this is his energy now. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. A message for the weekend. A message for you for the weekend, straight out. Karmic lessons. Acknowledge the karmic lessons presented on this journey as an opportunity for growth. So whatever comes in over the weekend, it will be teaching you a lesson or testing you in some way to grow you. So a karmic lesson can be something we go through with another person or something we go through in a situation, something that we may see as a challenge or a trigger. So there may well be some challenges or triggers coming up at the weekend, but you can handle that. They give me fear because they are an opportunity for growth. Let's bring in another card. What is happening at the weekend or what do you need to know? King of Cups, so your person may be feeling very emotional towards you or you may be feeling very emotional and that can also test you, remember. We've got the High Priestess, so whatever's going on, trust your intuition and listen to your heart. Follow your gut, you know what to do, your gut instinct. In a conflict with yourself or out of conflict with others, which is really what I've just spoke about, anything triggering. It says, rise above drama and focus on peace. Try not to involve yourself in gossip or negative thinking. What you give out, you receive back. So be good to yourself, be good to others. Focus on making today a better day for everyone, including yourself. And a situation that you may have felt controlled by is coming to an end. So this is like anything that you felt fear around or feeling trapped in some way, because you realise you're only trapped by your own mind and you can walk free and you can choose freedom anytime you want. So I feel this about you freeing yourself of fear, and this could well be something your person is going through as well. But regarding your situation, I feel your higher self is always guiding you forward. So whatever you're going through over the weekend, you can handle it with faith and trust. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a message for I Hate You. Says, can you draw me a card, please? What's the message for you? Okay, here it is. The message for you is self-expression. Allow yourself, always allow yourself to shine. Okay, so allow your true essence to shine through you, which means be yourself, be authentic. Don't dim your light to fit in with others, shine brighter, okay? And in order to if you're connecting with someone, for example, then they will do the same. So I feel there's people around you who will follow your example. You've also got the Emperor. Take back your power by trusting yourself and maybe step out of your comfort zone. Take a risk if needed, okay, because that will lead you to where you're meant to be. The angels say you'll always be taken care of and provided for when you have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. What's next for me in terms of my business? So what's next for you in business? Okay, changes. It says any changes you want to make will be a success. So if you've been thinking about making any changes in your business or towards your business, they will be a success. You're ready for that. Whether it's a house move, a relocation, or taking the next steps. It says you are building a solid foundation for your future. You must keep the faith as the last details are manifesting. So this is manifesting. So in business right now, it's working out. This is all starting to shift forward. You could even notice huge changes either over the next 4 weeks, 4 months, or between now and April next year. But it's all falling into place here. This is all on track. This is good news. 2 success cards coming in. But you must have faith and keep building. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi says, hi Liz, any message for my DM? So what's going on? Okay. So message is, my baggage got in our way, so I'm releasing it. Okay, so any baggage, any burdens, anything that's in the way, he's going to release that. And he's going to blame you for things that were not your fault. So it was easier to blame you than look in the mirror and face himself, and that's what he's doing now. So the message is, it's not your fault. Even if he blamed you for things, it's not your fault, it's his baggage. It's his wounds, it's his fears, it's his situation that's in the way. So he's releasing that now. That's what you need to know. Okay, let's pull another card. These new cards are good. I've ordered loads of new cards, honestly. Your absence is a constant ache that refuses to subside. So he feels an ache for you physically when he's not with you. Your absence hurts him. So obviously this is why separation is so powerful, because he gets curious about you. And he's aching for you physically, emotionally, and that's going to move him towards you. Okay, so let's pull an energy for you as well. What else do you need to know? The message for you is, again, karmic lesson. So acknowledge the karmic lesson presented on this journey because it's an opportunity for growth. I hope that helps, okay? Keep the faith. And I love this. It's just a shame this one is, the writing's really small on it. And I'm really, upset about this one because the messages are blurred. I can't honestly, it's blurred to me, that is. I don't understand why, she can't see that that's blurred. Does anyone else? Let me know in the chat. Everyone watching, does that look blurred to you? I know it's backwards. I mean the writing. Do these cards look blurred to you, or is it my eyes? Can't you return it? I've messaged says this is the way the deck is. So I thought maybe it was me. I thought, maybe it's just the way it's affecting my eyesight. But, maybe because I'm sensitive anyway with my eyes right now. But no, it's blurred. Yeah, Victor, it's blurred. So and I can't look at it without it making they're great messages, but I can't use the deck. It's even making my eyes go funny. So I can't obviously get another one because it's the same. So I think what I'm going to do, she was very nice, said she'd refund me, but then I felt bad because I'm a deck creator. I thought, well, if this is the way the deck is, I don't want to, get a refund because it's not fair on her. She still created the deck. But I might have to rewrite the messages out. It's small. Yeah, this is really small, the writing, but I can make it out. It isn't blurred, but this writing's really blurred. Like when you look at it, just makes your eyes go funny. Don't know why, but it's great cards. I just need to perhaps write them out on other cards, but then I've got to spend the time looking at them to do that, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Right, so I can't use that at the moment, so I've got to decide what to do, which is a shame. It's a great deck, it's just, hurting me. You guys can see. So there you go. Yeah, I know it's backwards day. Obviously, it's not my fault. That's YouTube settings. There's nothing I can do about that. It's on live streams. It doesn't happen on any other settings. I've done everything to sort my settings out to get the cards the right way around. Sometimes they are the right way around on a live. Sometimes they're not. Depends what YouTube's doing. Okay, if you watch my videos, the cards are all right way around, okay? So, I'm glad that you guys can see that too. And then I'm thinking, it's not just me, for those cards being blurred. So, Minnie, thank you for the donation. Any message from P? So what does P want to say? I like cards when they're big like this, I'm really suffering because of my mistakes. So what he's saying is, I've made mistakes and I'm suffering because of them. Because actions have consequences. So he feels like he's made mistakes. Now, there's no mistakes. There's only lessons that lead to growth and blessings. But he is suffering because he feels he's made a mistake with you or he's done something wrong. And it was probably to do with jealousy. Because he said, I was jealous because I was afraid of losing you. So he may have been jealous and he's made a mistake. He said something he regretted, or he's acted in a way of fear because he was actually jealous. And he's pushed you away, or he's caused a problem. So he knows he needs to heal that, okay? So what else is going on? Okay, nostalgia. So he's definitely thinking about the past. He's going over and over and over things he's done. And he knows he needs to sort something out. So he's saying as well, look at your photos often. I can't believe how much time has passed. I miss you. So he's missing you. He's looking at your pictures. And he's nostalgic. So I do feel he's going to reach out with an apology. But I do feel he's been healing jealousy issues. So is there an apology coming in soon? We've got, Knight of Wands. He's going to take action towards you. So he will come forward with an apology and take action and do the right thing. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, Karen says, can I have a message, please? So let's do a message for Karen. What's the message for Karen? Okay, we've got 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be annoyed right now because you're single, or because you're not with the person you want to be with, or you're not where you want to be. And the angels say, spend time in your own company because it will grow your soul. So 9 of Pentacles is a really beautiful card. It means you're exactly where you're meant to be. You can do what you want to do and go where you want to go and live your life your way, because everything else will manifest in divine timing. So don't resent that, okay? So I'm not saying you're like really miserable, or it's just sometimes we can get annoyed because things aren't the way we want them to be. And the angels say travel, explore and enjoy the world, because it's a playground for you right now. And it's a playground for childlike eyes. I just need some good girlfriend. Well, you become your own best friend. You know, I've just booked myself on a 4-night holiday by myself, you know, because I deserve it. But, you know, because I want to actually, I want to do something I want to do. And I don't want to rely on anybody else to, you know, have to do that with me. Does that make sense? So, you know, you don't need to go places with people or do things with people. Get the relationship so amazing with you and God that God will give you people to share your time with, whether it's your lover or friends. And, you know, that's what we can do on this journey. We can kind of resent being single, or resent the freedom we have when other people would, you know, do anything for that. So there's good things coming in here. So spend time in your own company. It will grow you. And travel if you want to travel. Explore the world. Do things you want to do. And it's a playground for you right now. So see it as, wow, the world is my oyster. I hope that helps, okay? Just a friend to do things with. You've got Archangel Michael there with you. Befriend the angels and they become your best friends. Like I do things with me. And because I see myself as my own best friend, but I also know I'm connected with the universe. And then you start talking to people. You know, like people just interact with you who you don't know. So it's about doing that, you know, just having that connection with yourself that's so powerful, and you fill up your own cup and then the universe comes. It's like I always connect with this, okay? I saw this, you know, there's an amazing, I mean, I'm not like mega religious, but obviously, you know, I've got my own beliefs in my own way. You know, obviously I believe in God and have my own connection with him. I don't have to go to church or, you know, to connect with him in that way. And each to their own. But there is an amazing pastor that I watch on YouTube called Vlad, and obviously I don't agree with everything he says, but you know, a lot of things I do. And he spoke about it. He was talking about how Adam in the garden was so content with God's love and so full of love for life and connected with God's love and loving the garden, everything he was doing. So really the garden is earth. Think about the earth. It's like our garden. So enriching himself so much that God said, do you know what? I'm going to reward you with a mate. I'm going to bring Eve in for you. And Adam didn't even know there could be anybody else, you know, because he was so happy with God's love. So the message really is, when we're feeling full in that way, then God will reward you with the right people, the right partner, everything. So we have to get it right with ourselves and source first, and then we will be enriched with everything else. And that was something Vlad shared, and, you know, it really stuck with me, that did. And, you know, I've got a lot of time for him, because when I was going through my karmic breakup last year, it just popped up on my YouTube, and it was about scaffolding. And it was about how people obviously come into your life for a reason, and they're there for you for a reason, and they go when you're strong again, and, you know, pruning the tree and all of that. And he just really changed the way I was looking at things. So, you know, sometimes we just have one word from someone, it just changes everything. He's one of them guys for me. Okay, but there's some things obviously I don't agree with that he does say, you know, about kind of like you know, same-sex connections and things like that. Obviously, you've got to take what resonates with you from different people and leave what doesn't, you know. And that's why we have our own way of you know, connecting with God, and our own way of knowing what our own religious beliefs are. Don't let anyone dictate to you or judge you for the way you do things. Alvin, thank you for the donation. Will Kay be reaching out to reconnect romantically? Well, you know she will, but you've got to have faith. Okay, because we've already kind of answered this question. Okay, but you've got to surrender and let go. So the message coming through is she's not ready yet, okay? You've got the moon. She's still reflecting. She's still healing. She's still learning. She's still dealing with her own stuff. So it's not about her at all right now. It's about you trusting the love. Okay? Is she going to reach out? Knight of Cups, she will do when she's worked through her, you know, period of reflecting, because the moon is bringing up this reflection. This could also be a reaching out around a moon cycle. So obviously we've got the full moon coming up on the 11th of June. I don't feel it's going to happen around the new moon, but it could happen around the full moon. You'll be speaking to your special person regularly and going on romantic outings and dates, enjoying each special moment together. So it is going to come. You've just got to let go of the when. Because that's what your lesson is right now, to have faith in the when. To give it to God, to not need it now, to not try and control it. Because you are going to be having what you want with her. Okay, it's just not yet. It's not the right time. Okay, and that's because you're learning to surrender. So is there any timing on this? We've got October, furthest timeline out October. Between now and October, she's going to reach out. Okay, but it's very likely going to happen way before then. But you've got to get okay with the when. I hope that helps, okay? We've got NGOC, NGOC. What does my Scorpio friend Mike want to say to me? Thank you for the donation. What does your Scorpio friend Mike want to say to you? What does Mike want to say? It's the end of a challenging time. So Mike may have been going through a real challenge, and maybe you've helped him through that. And it feels like a new chapter is about to begin for him. So he feels like you've really helped him and things are turning around. So he feels better about things because you've been there. And it's like that, if he could say anything to you, it would be thank you for being there for me. Thank you for helping me to turn things around, to deal with this challenge or this chapter I've been in. So there's a new chapter about to begin. So this is good. I feel like there's happiness there. He's grateful for you. Yeah, and he's been balancing a lot of things. So it's like he's starting to balance his energy more. He wants you to know that he's balancing things. He may also feel like you've got some kind of eternal bond or some kind of soul bond, because it's showing me the infinity sign as well. So he is very, very grateful for you and the friendship. So obviously if you are wanting more, or if maybe you're feeling there's feelings there, I'm not picking up on that directly, because I'm feeling he wants you to know that he's grateful for your friendship, and he's grateful for the way he can feel with you. You know, he feels like he can kind of open up to you or tell you anything or trust you, and you've helped him through a challenging time. So he feels like he's coming out of the worst. It's like the worst is behind him and things are getting easier, things are turning around. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to answer a couple more, then I'm going to go off, because I've been on for 3 hours and 3:13. That may be a sign for someone. Hay says, my future has nothing but pain and suffering. Well, you get what you think about. So if you're thinking that your life is going to be all pain and suffering, that's what you're manifesting. Thoughts become things, okay? So change the way you're looking at your life. Human Architect says, can I ask a question? Yes. Sue says, does he love me still? Okay, does he love me still? This is for Sue. Does he love you still? I'm afraid you won't be willing to give me another chance. I feel he does love you. He's just afraid it might be too late, or you're not going to forgive him for something or let him back in. But he does still love you. Get me out, like pull another message. Yeah, like a moth to a flame, I'm drawn to. He can't fight it either. So he's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. He's just worried you're going to reject him. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, Pink says, Hayes, don't give up. There's a crack in everything. That's where the light comes in. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Blessings. God bless you for helping all of us with your gifts. We appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. I am going to be live again on, what day is it today? I don't even know, Friday. I'm having tomorrow as a day off. Busy with channel work Sunday. I'm going to be live again Monday and Tuesday. Engok says, a message from my twin. So what's the message coming through from your twin? So I'm going to be live for the new moon on Tuesday as well. So what's the message coming through from your twin? And what clear message? There we are. So the message coming through from your twin is, please tell me it's not too late. So again, there's fear there. I hope it's not too late. So you may be feeling a sense of urgency. You smashed through the walls I built up. So this person put walls up and you saw right through them. You know, this person was wearing a mask or is wearing a mask and you see right through it. Please tell me it's not too late. So there's an urgency to reconnect with you here. Yeah, because you're their dream come true. You're their wish fulfillment, okay? They want you in their life. So this is a beautiful time in your life. Your dreams are coming true and you are feeling good. So feel good about the fact that your person loves you and wants you. And this is a dream come true. It will happen at the right time. Give thanks to God for your life and these blessings will continue. So I definitely feel your person wants you and is wanting to reconnect with you before it's too late. So the time is coming. Let me see if I can get a timeline. We've got, Two of Swords. So if it feels stuck now, it won't be stuck forever. I feel there could be some stagnancy until the new moon. Because we've got the 2 there with the swords. And what I'm feeling is the new moon. And it's, where are we now? It's like 2 more days. It's like new moon is on 27th. And what is it today? The 20th. Feels like it could feel stuck over the next few days. And then the new moon is going to bring a shift in. I hope that helps, okay? Cherry, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Hey, Liz, wishing you a wonderful day. I wanted to know any messages from O. And thank you for being here, okay? So the message coming through for you from O is, I feel like a stupid fool. Wow, so he's feeling like a clown for letting you down. He's feeling like an idiot. He feels like a fool. So why is he feeling like a fool? Because he blamed you, or he felt blame in some way, or he feels like you felt it was your fault, or he made you feel like that in some way. Because he's saying, don't blame yourself for what happened. It was my fault. And he feels like a fool. He feels like a fool for whatever got in the way or whatever the issue was. And he's saying, please don't blame yourself. Please don't blame yourself for what happened. It was my fault. I feel like a fool about it. So I feel he wants to reconcile with you. He wants to make up for that. He wants to apologise. So your feelings are valid. He is aware that your feelings are valid. And there obviously wants to come from you to you from his heart space to validate that you were right all along. I feel like that's what he wants to say. You were right all along. Trust your feelings and let them guide you. So he's being guided to you to apologise for being a fool and for blaming you for things or for something that happened that was not your fault. And I feel like you've already forgiven this and you've already worked through this. But your feelings are valid. And this is why God creates the way for you to have those feelings validated. So it's like it's going to come, there's going to be interaction that's going to come from the heart. Trust your feelings and let them guide you. So he's going to be guided by his feelings, not his head. He's going to be guided through his heart and not his logical mind. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, thank you for the donation. Finances reading, please. I have many business options, but not sure which one to start. So let's see what the angels want you to know. So any messages, first of all, about money. Anything you need to know about money. They're guiding me to use the Gabriel deck, okay? We've got 7 vows of poverty. So this could well be something connected with a past life that you've carried over into this life that could be affecting finances or business. So it says, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So you can kind of say, I agree now to sever all vows of poverty today in all directions of time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is, okay? So I'm not saying you are in poverty. What I'm saying is this can be like feelings of lack around it because there may be a wound that's been healed from a past life. So listen only to love. This means don't let the ego, the fear get in the way. Don't allow fear or distraction to distract you from your divine mission. So we can get distracted by our twin flame. We can just get distracted by fear, ego, stress, struggle. So don't allow those things to distract you from your mission. So you definitely have a mission. Now, what I'm going to do is I want you to think of 2 business things in your mind. Okay? Because you're saying, I have many business options, but I'm not sure which one to start. So think of 2. Think of 2, and I'm going to connect with that, okay? So think of option 1, and then think of option 2. So think of option 1. I'm connecting with your energy now. Think of option 1 in your mind right now. And then think of option 2. So let me know in the chat if you've got it in your mind. Option 1 or option 2. It doesn't matter whether there's 10 options. Just think of 2 right now. Option 1 or 2. And I'm going to bring you a card in for both, okay? So let's connect with an option for 1. An option for 1. And an option for 2. Thank you, angels, okay? So option 1 would bring good news in. But you would have to speak up about it. Or you'd have to speak something out. Or there's... Yeah, they're blocking my throat. This could be something to do with your voice. Using your voice for good to bring in good news or opening up or speaking your truth in some way. This is going to bring in good news, but your throat chakra will be involved. So that could be using your voice or speaking something out. Okay, which means expressing something to make this happen or, saying something. It's something to do with something you're expressing. But that would be good news, okay? And it's also something that makes you very independent. So this could be an independent venture in some way. So let's see what the second one is. We've got the moon. So there could be some illusion around this second one. So out of the 2, I feel option 1 the best one. Option 2 could be more of an illusion. So this may be more of a dream, or it may be something that may take more work to get off the ground. The spark is there, or the idea is there, but there may be some fear around it, or some delusion around it, or fear or worry, or some kind of struggle. So when I'm connecting with the 2 options, I feel number 1 is the right one for now, and number 2 may be something from the future. I hope that helps, okay? You may have to go back and listen to the message, because I connected with your energy anyway. So when you think about the offers, those are the guidance messages. He sends a new one with a new company called Nueva. Let's get a message about that as well. What do you need to know about that? Okay, so we've got balance. We've got, let me just see what the others are. This may move forward around August time. I feel that this could be a contract or something you would have to sign to do. So this could be, signing a contract, or it may include writing in some way. There's balance there as well, and we've got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So this could well be something that comes in because of that releasing of the poverty vow that we've just done. Because again, this is holding on to something and then releasing that. So surrender will bring this in. So I feel that with this one, this could well be something that moves forward in the right direction. And there could be as well a movement here between August and March for around this one. But what I'm connecting with more is the guidance I gave you before with the options 1 or 2. So obviously one of those, this could be connected with one of those options. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to go off in a minute, guys, so no more donations, okay? But I appreciate all the ones I've had. And we've got Selena there with a donation saying, Jalam and Selena relationship at the moment. So what's going on with the relationship at the moment for Selena and Jalam? So it feels like you just need to surrender this because your person wants to focus on you. They're just not right now for whatever the reason is. They may be focused on something else. So they may be focused on something else they're doing. It could be someone else. It could be work. It could be their own fear. It could be they're focusing on themselves. And you just need to let go at this time. So you may be feeling like you're not getting what you want or need from this relationship right now. And that could be causing you some kind of stress, okay? So remember, the delays are necessary, always necessary. The angels say this is a time of protection and preparation. So focus on self-love and replenish your energy with self-care. We've got the postman coming as well. So really give to yourself, deliver to yourself everything you need right now. Because I think I've got to just sign for something. Just give me a sec. This might be more cards, you know, coming. Just give me a second. Sorry about this. Hiya. Yeah, you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
Ta. Yeah, it's more cards. That's very exciting. Some more cards come, which is I'm going to be having cards coming all month because I've ordered loads of them. So it's super exciting. So anyway, yeah, sorry for the delay there, Selena. So again, delay, I had to answer the door. So you may feel like your person isn't giving you attention or isn't making you priority. So this is a time for you to give back to you because plenty of choices are heading your way. Choose what makes you happy and what lights you up inside. So I definitely feel that's the message for you right now. You need to be giving back to yourself because this person does want to focus on you. They may just be busy with something else. I procrastinated in reaching out. I was worried about the outcome. So this person may be very self-absorbed right now and not able to focus on you the way you want them to. But they are dreaming about you. So you're in their dreams constantly. So I feel the message is if you just focus on self-love right now, this person will stop focusing on whatever they're focusing on and focus again on you. Because it feels like you're needing to surrender right now. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? I love your doorbell. Thank you, honey. It's a great doorbell. My twin was like, why have you got that doorbell? So let's do a message for Taruna. Love from India, please bless me. Let's do you a little message. What do you need to know? The message coming through for you is keep your vibration high because there may be karmic interference around you. Now that means there may be people outside of your life right now trying to interfere with your life. So this could be family, friends, people who are trying to control you in some way or, you know, tell you what to do or stick the nose into your business. So ask Archangel Michael to shield you from any karmic interference or karmic energies. Remember, any delays you're going through creates the way for something magical to come in. So I feel there may be a delay in your life right now, but by December to April, you're going to have a huge blessing. So December to April, there's going to be a powerful blessing that comes into your life. Great things are on the horizon. So whatever the delay is right now, understand that this delay is creating the way, it's preparing you, it's protecting you, it's getting you ready so you can replenish your own energy and get ready for whatever it is that's coming. So it's so important you keep your vibration high, you cleanse your energy, you speak things you want into existence through the law of attraction, thoughts becoming things, you call on Archangel Michael to shield you, and then you won't let outside energies affect you in any way. But there's a big blessing coming in between December and April. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to do a couple more, then I'm going to go off because I've been on for nearly 3.5 hours, which is intense, you know, when I'm talking without a break. So, Divine Soul 888 says, message for my twin, please. So what's the message coming through from your twin? Can you feel me yearning for you? So he's definitely thinking about you right now, yearning for you, wanting you, desiring you, okay? And you smash through the walls I built up. Okay, so you will have built walls up and you smashed those walls down. Okay, so definitely this yearning for you. And we've got laugh as well. I miss the sound of your laugh and I miss our fun times together. So your person wants to make you laugh. He doesn't want to make you cry. He wants to make you laugh. He wants to have fun with you. So I feel the opportunity is coming to spend time together in a very playful, flirty way. Okay, because that's what he's yearning for as well. So we've got a timeline around this. Yeah, I did say no more donations, okay? Don't worry, okay? Yeah, I feel that anything you've been reflecting on or thinking about is about to come in. Okay, so I do feel things are about to move forward in your life. So let your walls down, don't be defensive, be flirty and open to what's coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Mon19, thank you for the donation, honey. Am I on the right path? Guidance and message for me. You're always on the right path, even if it doesn't feel that way, okay? You've got 1010. So you know we see 717 as a sign we're on the right path. You're going to see 1010. that you're in your power right now. The angels want you to know this is an end of a challenging time, especially if you've been going through anything to do with finances. Luck is on your side right now. What you touch has the potential to become gold. A new chapter is about to begin. Things are turning around. So don't take this for granted. Always give thanks for what you have. So make sure you're being grateful right now because things are turning around. And I also feel I've got a timeline between October just gone and October coming. It's like a cycle completion. So whenever the challenge has been, that's coming to an end. Financial success and luck is now coming in. A new chapter about to begin for you. Things are happening. So this is a really powerful time for you for potential success. Be open and loving and listen to your heart. Choose wisely what you're doing. Choose things from your heart, not your head. Okay, talk to your angels. Respond with love, not fear. Because what you do next is important. So I definitely feel keep your thoughts open and follow your intuition instead of just rushing in. So make sure before you react to anything, you're taking the time to observe and then you're responding with love. I hope that helps, okay? Nia says, will Tango reach out to me soon? Will Tango, we've got the cup of love, the ace of cups. So definitely this person wants a relationship with you. Very possible this could come in June. Okay, so I feel June, the cup of love is overflowing. So if you fill up your own cup, okay, then this is going to shift forward for you. But, you know, June, very powerful month for you. This person's saying, I know I shouldn't contact you unless I can treat you right. So the only reason he's not contacting you is because he wants to come forward when he can be in a relationship with you, when he can treat you right. That's why it's taking time. So see it as a good thing that he's actually doing this for the right reasons. He said, I know that I shouldn't contact you unless I can treat you right. And that's what he wants, a relationship. So he's going to try to treat you right anyway. And I feel the opportunity for this is coming in June. I hope that helps, okay? Let me have a look. Oh, okay, I think that's my time to go off maybe. Yeah, I'm going to go off, okay? So I'm going to go off. So I've been on 3.5 hours. So thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who liked the live. Thank you to everyone who's here. If you haven't already, you know, liked it, like it for me, it does help. But if you haven't received a message already, you know, click anywhere after in the replay. You'll receive an answer, something you need to know that's important, something you need to hear. I do that all the time and always get a message. You know, wherever you click, there's always something you need to know there, whether it's a message from your person or something else. And if you do want a personal reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Yeah, I feel someone is releasing fear. Let me do a message, general, before I go off. Someone who's feeling fear right now, what do you need to know? What do you need to... Anyone who's dealing with fear right now, they're giving me fear. We've got 5 of Wands. Remember, the conflict comes from within. It doesn't come from your person. It doesn't come from anyone outside of the connection like a karmic partner. It's always the battle you're going through in your own mind. So in a conflict with yourself or out of conflict with others, rise above drama and focus on peace. Try not to involve yourself in gossip or negative thinking. So remember, it's your mind that causes the problems. Focus on peace, breathing yourself into the now to feel at ease. I hope this helps. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you on the next live on Monday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.